Welcome to Freethinkers Fireside. It's my 1 channel anniversary today. I'm so fucking excited. Yay.
We survived.
Woo! Yes, and we're live. Hey, and also we're doing a fundraiser tonight. Jason, you're my co-host.
Hi.
What are we fundraising for?
Oh, hi. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm getting an echo in my mic. I apologize.
Oh.
So what we're fundraising.
Good news, Jason. We don't hear it.
You don't hear it? Okay, so yeah, I just heard myself. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and talk.
It's driving you crazy, isn't it?
Oh wow.
It's like being high, isn't it?
we don't do that on our show, Emma. We're responsible. So responsible.
Oh, right. I don't know what that feels like.
You don't know.
Emma, you inadvertently wore my favorite color.
Yay. Well, no, I intentionally wore purple because purple is the best color.
It is, but thank you. It's my ultimate. So thank you.
My wife agrees.
Yeah, it is the best color.
Yeah. I mean, my fucking coffee cup is purple.
Hi, Kyle.
Ghost behind me is purple.
Happy Channel-Versary, Helen.
Thank you. Thank you. You also had your Channel-Versary this week. How old is your channel?
Whose channel?
Ember. Yours, Ember.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mine was a few days ago. So
yeah, but how old is your channel?
Channel-Versary, Ember.
Yeah, it's 3. It was December 2nd, 2022.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
How long?
Although Paula was nice enough to put me on his new channels for 2023 list because it was, December.
Right. So I've known you 3 years now or 2. How long have we known each other? Time's weird.
I'm not sure exactly when we met. I'm bad with dates. I don't remember things in a linear fashion, but we did one interview with RFR before you left, and then you set me up for another interview right before you left. So at least 2 years.
Okay, so 2 years. Awesome. Did I contact you out of the blue and said, hey, you should do an RFR talk?
Can anyone hear me now? Because I realized that my mic was not plugged in.
Oh, okay, let AJ in.
You are
I'm good too.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt. I'm good too. I exist.
I was just wondering where AJ is, and then she popped in, so I might be a little psychic.
Hi, AJ.
Hey, AJ. Hey.
Hey, AJ.
Hey, how's it going?
My phones aren't working.
Good.
Yay.
Where is it?
I'm so excited. Okay, so I'm sorry, we got distracted. Jason, please
That
tell
never
us what you're
happens.
fundraising for. I'm sorry, I'm high and I have ADHD and autism, so it's
No, and I was having weird.
Helen.
I was hearing everybody's voice like 3 times. It was crazy. So, okay. So I just started I'm organizing a charity, a nonprofit 501c3 that's called Hope and Anchor Community Outreach. It's based out here in Houston. And we're just kind of brainstorming with some of the people here on the panel, with Helen and AJ especially. Like, what can I do? I'm going to talk to some people. So my buddy David, who we've fought on the same cards. He's a professional fighter, professional fighting coach. I was tattooing him one day, and we were talking about like him opening a gym. He's like, I finally got a spot. So what he's been doing, he moved to the side of town in the north side of Houston. There's a lot of at-risk youth and at-risk like young adults out there. And David and I both have a very similar story that if it wasn't for MMA, boxing, fight, just all like professional combat sports, both of us would have gone back and probably stayed in jail or not been alive at this point. So what David has been doing is, he's gone from coaching guys and, being in the octagon internationally for UFC fighters and some of the biggest, most well-named ones. I mean, now he's working with youth and training a lot of them for free. So what we've been doing is raising funds. His vision is to provide cheap and more or less and or free training for teens. So far, we've raised $1,000. And the reason he and I were talking about, and I kind of And I mean, we've raised so far. I mean, this was the first it was like a week ago. We like, hey, let's do this. And somebody said, yeah, we'd like to donate. And it's good. And it's buying the ring ropes for the ring that I'm welding together and helping out, donating time. And the reason we started talking about it is because he voiced a lot. He became very vocal about his issues with like Donald Trump and issues with other like conservative party stuff. And in the UFC, which is the circle he ran in, that's a no-no.
No,
Like it's a no-no in the fighting community, very conservative now. And he went from, relationships of people that he had for 18 people I know for 18, 20 years to just being blacklisted. And, being a Latin guy, he just couldn't understand why like Latin people of color were, calling Trump somebody that they cared about. And it's just crazy. So, other people saw what happened and they've been working with him so far. All the guys and gals that he's been working with are getting their state and local championships. He's USA Boxing. The guy has massive amount of experience. I'm going to be there coaching. I'm donating my time welding, fundraising, and that's what this is for. So, and it's interesting because the first group that I worked with is a religious group. And David being a religious guy, I really like this opportunity because this is intersectionality right here. This is we share the same values. We have been ostracized for sharing the same values. And we want to put back into our community. So for me, that's an ally. And I like it because it's challenging for me. And I know it's probably challenging for him and the other people that we've worked with. So, but to me, what's more important is that these kiddos and these young adults and whoever's there that needs help and needs work and
I cannot hear anything. So I'm going to try and log out and come back. Sorry.
Anybody who needs anything, can be taken care of. So right now we're raising money for everything for like weekly or like monthly stuff at a gym is $100, $150. Some places are more expensive. Buying a pair of boxing gloves is $100. A pair of good boxing shoes is $100. Mouth guards, cups, packs of like Under Armour, and I think it's expensive to do these things. So we're trying to raise funds for that. Sponsored the kids' monthly stuff, so David gets compensated. So coaches there can actually get compensated for their time. But that way these kiddos still. And then ultimately what we're trying to do is eventually get like a van. And so that way, because if anybody understands the neighborhood up there, it's like Gulf Bank, North Houston area. There's a lot of kiddos out there that need somewhere to go in the evening time. Parents are working. A lot of shit you can get into with nobody around. So David wants to be able to go pick some of these kiddos up. Luckily, I have a nonprofit. So if people want to donate stuff like that, you can write it off using my tax ID stuff. So it's great. It works. It works for everybody. So yeah, that's more or less what we're doing. And I really appreciate Helen for bringing me on and making it aware and having fun for her 1 year. And I know what MMA and combat sports has done for me and my self-confidence as a human being. I got out of gang stuff. I got out of ridiculous shit. I was a drug addict and I was selling drugs and I was doing violent things on the streets weekly, if not sometimes daily at some points. And then MMA gave me people to like look up to and really challenge myself. And I'm like, I could drink this or I could go train. What's more important to me? I could do this and then, you slip and then you do this and then you're good. 20 years later, a good dad and my kid loves me and my partner loves me and I can maintain a good job. And before I did MMA, I lived in a van. And then after that, the van died. I lived on a couch in the back of a warehouse. So yeah, I don't know. It's kind of important to me and I know how it helped out me and it gave me confidence. And I know a lot of people who speak the same thing. I've got a really good friend of mine who's a MMA or a Muay Thai champion, a trans woman, my friend Natalie, who thinks all queer people should learn martial arts, especially the pro combat sports. I think it's important. That way you can use your words and understand how people move and pay attention to nonverbals. So, we want, and then with David in the gym, we're being a gym that doesn't really allow that type of mentality to where people are excluded. It's a safe place for all people. So that's the reason I support it. So yeah, that's me talking a lot. Thank you. I appreciate you for giving me the floor. Everybody have fun. Thank you.
That's an
Hell
amazing
yeah.
story, man. That's
Thank you.
great.
I just want to throw out 2 random notes. The first is Ms. Non Sequitur. Your I have to go log out, log back in thing. Non sequitur. So nominative determinism, I suppose. And the second thing is totally unrelated. In the side chat, Helen got timed out by her own Nightbot, and that's amusing.
She did. I wanted to comment on what Jason was just saying. I think it's awesome. Like, it doesn't matter if somebody's religious. Like, if you're running a nonprofit or a program or something that helps kids, and you know how to keep it, separated. Like, keep your faith, your preaching, I guess I should say, to yourself, and like do the things for the kids. Then I think that's awesome.
Oh yeah, no, I think it's really important, especially like one of the guys that's helping. There's another welder fabricator who's helping weld up this boxing ring that we're doing. That we'll be able to do mobile shows and do stuff around the community. It's a really cool idea, and I mean, he's a religious guy. David goes to church on Sunday, right? I mean, but apparently the people that they're around, the community that they're a part of, and what informs them and what they're informing is inclusivity and community. And David knows where I stand. I mean, I'm not a quiet person, and I'm pretty easy to find. And the bands I sing, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's plus David's known me as a fighter. I've always been kind of a maniac. So there's no surprises there. I mean, everybody's got social media, right? You all see what we say. So I mean, everything's on the table. Plus, like, we're the type of guys that like hit each other in the face for fun. So, I mean, once you get past all those things, there's really all that's really left is just to talk about things or leave each other alone. Right. So we've gotten past all the foreplay.
Oh, well, there's no time now for romance. We're on a show.
No, that's what I'm saying. Now for romance, now for love. Let's help out some kiddos, man. Let's do some good shit.
Yeah, there's similar groups in California. I forget the name of them off the top of my head, but I did a story on a group of trans men who formed a boxing group. So they had a group, they had solidarity, they could learn self-defense, they could learn, positive masculinity was modeled for them by their coaches and trainers and shit.
Yeah.
Because so many of them had no fucking family to help show them how to be men,
No, not at all. No, and that's the biggest thing I've heard that's actually really difficult is like, especially from like trans dudes, is like finding that man's space, being treated as it's really interesting you say that. There's actually, I forget his name, but a pro boxer, trans dude, I think he's like 5-1 now, fought nothing but cis dudes. And that's pro boxing. The guy's no joke, and but I love it because people always like trans women. I'm like, what about the trans dudes? Like, trans dudes get forgotten about, and it's sad. So no, I actually have a buddy of mine who married a woman whose son is a trans dude. And whenever he finally went through with, like, he was old enough to go through with, like, he wanted to do surgeries, elective procedures and stuff, to do HRT and all that stuff. My buddy, he goes, all right, man, well, if you're going to be a dude, and this is how you're going to navigate life. My buddy's a power lifter, former fighter. He's like, we're going to the gym together. We're going to get fucking ripped. I'm going to show you how to like really fucking bro it up. And it's just, he took him under his wing and really did what you're talking about. And I really appreciate that, because it's just helping people. I don't know, it's like an apprenticeship. Like, you need people to like show you how to talk and walk the walk. And that's what we do. We're fucking primates. We have to model, and without it, like, what the fuck how are we gonna not do anything? Yeah,
we're just making. I mean, so much of this shit is completely social. Patricio Manuel was the boxer you're thinking.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
Thinking of Audrey Jimenez, who's the cis girl who beat all the boys at the state wrestling competition.
Oh, I love it. That's our place that I've been training at forever, a place called Paradigm. Their daughter, cis kid, 11 years old here in Texas, runs through the boys and the girls divisions. Like, the girls in grappling, I don't. It's just like something about cis and trans. Something about just, it's like women and grappling. It's just women in general are better at everything, and it's and I think there's a lot of jealousy with men because men seem to have to work so much harder. And I'm thinking about my friend Natalie, the trans chick I brought up earlier, one of my best friends who had just married her and her husband, and she is one of the best stand-up fighters I've ever seen in my life. Like her stand-up's clean. I have to clinch her to get in. But the clean is just so good at it. And I see that time and time again, and men get jealous. I see boys at the gym, like little boys, whenever girls take their back and choke them out, the boys like refuse to tap, and then they end up getting choked out, and the girls are like, he wouldn't tap. It's or they go, they make a noise, and it's just
the hubris.
It's so funny.
Yeah. And we see it like across the board. Like there was this little old lady won an ultra marathon earlier this year in Scotland.
Hell yeah.
I forget how long an ultra marathon is compared to a regular marathon, but it's stupid
Brutal.
long.
It's
like
brutal.
Yeah, she was like a 68-year-old woman. No, she couldn't have been 68 because she was on her period, because part of her story is she had to stop and change her tampons every so often, and she still won by a long enough margin. She went home and had dinner before the second place person got to the finish line.
See, that's so awesome. I love that. I love seeing that, because it's this idea of like male superiority or cis male superiority.
It's such fucking nonsense. They had a bicycle race in Europe a couple of years ago. Again, I can't remember the names of the fucking athletes because that's not how my brain works. But they gave the men a 15-minute head start so that the women could not catch the men. The men's and women's events would be separate. The women caught the men.
Oh, of course.
And they had to stop the race because we can't let the women pass the men. The fragile, poor little men.
How dare they?
We see this in work. We see this. I mean, you see this in office jobs. The undervaluing and overworking that women do, that femme people do in general. Even people that are kind of locked into a femme category or in femme jobs, they end up doing so much more, but also undervalue themselves. And that's like a stigma type thing that's weird, that you end up perpetuating. Like, oh, I'm sorry for being so good at what I do. You know, it's like, God dang, what a fucking twisted world.
The thing is, though, like, Amber, what you just said made it worse, because then that says a message to all the men, like, listen, go, the only way that you are better than like this group of people is that we have to cheat. And I'm like, why would you do that? Like, I'm like, this is not a.
I would think that would be worse. That would be if you have to cheat, you're like admitting that you're not as good, right? Is that?
Well, yeah, but it's
been like that the entire time. Like, men's and women's sports didn't used to be segregated in the early 20th century when they were getting the modern Olympics going again. They'd have like men and women shoot archery together. Men and women, like they didn't segregate the sports. It was just sports, right? Like things with weight classes.
Weight class is cool.
Because of weight class,
like
you know.
Like things we can measure.
No, I like weight classes. I enjoy weight class.
Yeah,
here's
that
the thing.
shit makes sense.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
they had to split them because the women kept beating the men.
Well, I'm sure they
and
did.
Then the next year there'd be a women's division, so the women could not compete with the men. That's whole reason women's divisions exist, is so the poor men don't get beaten by girls.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, especially if you do it like with weight classes. Like whenever it comes to things like speed, like running, I wouldn't be surprised. Like you said, like with the archery and with shooting, like really high aptitude sports that are really cerebral. Man, I'm sure those women were just slaughtering those dudes. I mean, I see it. I see the hand-eye coordination, like especially like with boxing, like in the gym. Like, wow, like it's like laser. And I think maybe it's sometimes because maybe the weight classes are generally a little bit lower and it's the speed, but maybe I'm seeing that. But there's something about like, I don't know, maybe it's a work ethic that you have. I don't know, but there's something about women.
There's a few different factors that go into it biologically. One is that the weight classes are based on the weight classes for men and then scaled for women.
There you go.
So they're not women's weight classes. They're male weight classes adjusted. And that makes a little bit of a difference. Another
for male
thing,
averages,
there is a difference in neuron firing rates. The biochemistry is different. Women literally are faster. It's only by like a fraction of a second, but it adds up. And there's so
Amber, like I'm constantly fascinated by your brain. Like I learned so much shit from you. Like, do I remember it? Like, no, like I don't remember. I learned things from you that it will come up in conversation, and then I'm like, oh yeah, Ember told me that, but I don't realize what my little ADHD brain packed away. But you're usually teaching me something, and you have just this
That's
like
because I can't shut up.
encyclopedia amount of bullshit in your head, and I'm very impressed by it.
And it's like about so many topics. Like I watch hot topics, and it's like, whoa, like I'm learning a whole bunch of stuff.
So I really appreciate that about you, because I'm always like constantly fucking fascinated. So thank you.
Well, I got a question for Jason.
I try to, spread knowledge around. I know,
and I love you for that. Too. That's why I love you in this community, because you do spread knowledge around, and we need more of that, because oh my god, because the U.S. education system is failing. So let's help people learn. Hi, John, you were going to say something. Please do.
Oh, I was just going to say the same thing, Amber. This week you've been just killing it. It's like, the info that you're dropping, I'm picking it up, and I'm just cruising at work going, this is amazing. And in the back of my head, I'm going, why isn't she doing a science communication podcast all the time? I think it'd be good. But
I'm glad it's moving more in that direction again. I actually started out doing that. I was doing like debunking apologists and doing science communication at the same time. A lot like Forrest Velkai does, although I was stronger on the debunk the conspiracy. I wasn't slacking on the science either. I don't communicate the same way Forrest does, obviously, but like we all have our own voice and our own thing. But there've been some setbacks along the way. But I'm glad we're getting back into communicating the real stuff without having to like preface it with, hey, today we're taking apart Ray Comfort for the 100th time. Like, we can just talk about the things without that extra baggage. It's pretty neat.
You should have seen what happened this weekend with when we were out hiking, and my aunt's got a full-size poodle, and we were like heading back to the car, and this couple, we didn't know that they were like fostering this dog, but this dog that came up by us, it was that they had was like some sort of a pit bull breed, and it jumped on her dog and went right for the neck. And it was like all really fast, and I just remember watching the jaw go down on the poodle, and I went up there like my cousin's trying to pull the bulldog off by the back of the legs, which is what you're supposed to do. And what I did was I ran in and grabbed the pit bull by the jaw and knew where the pressure points were and got it to open its mouth. And then she pulled it off. It was crazy.
I wish I knew that. One of my dogs got attacked by a pit bull once and almost killed him. He's still alive, surprisingly, but like he had like surgery. He had like had to like open up and like patch it, and
we're lucky it got the ear and not the neck, my instinct was just to because where their pressure point is
you have to, because the defining characteristic of a pit bull is more than anything else, more than their smile, more than their loyalty, is that locking jaw they have. They will die before they let go. If you can't get their jaw to open, it doesn't matter how much force you apply.
And I think that's the thing, though, is that
they would rip the ear right off.
Like when they panic and they start beating the dog to let go of something, like the dog is just going to clench down even more, because now you've scared the dog.
Yeah, my instinct was like spot on to just I knew where the pressure points were, and I went behind its head so it couldn't turn around and bite me. But my cousin's like, you shouldn't have done that. I was like, yes, that's exactly what I should have done.
You're getting all the compliments, Ember.
Ember's getting gassed up today.
I know. I'm just
shit, girl.
This is Helen's stream, folks.
This is supposed to be my show. Fucking God damn it.
No, I'm gonna steal it for a second. Scott had asked, saying he wanted to ask a question real quick.
Sure. Good. I can tell my mic's working now. That's good.
I can hear you.
Yay. Yes.
Hey, so we talked a little bit about, guys and girls and in boxing, and I'm wondering about the age range that you're seeing happening at your place, Jason.
So as far as age range, man, 4 years old. The way I recommend it is this, that I would recommend is when you first get kids involved, get them into grappling, like wrestling, like a good wrestling base with submissions, because you get to wrestle every day. You get to play. It's a lot of touch. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of upside down. You get to do all these cool drills. The kids get to have a lot of time, and it's all intramural. It's guys, girls, and everybody in between. It's nice because it's not a gendered thing. You end up rolling you roll with everybody. You roll with people your size, roll with people bigger than you, smaller than you, and it's cool because there's a respect aspect because you're not sitting there smacking anybody. Now, let's say you get up, 12, 13, 14 years old. I think that's where you start doing the boxing thing and if not boxing, Muay Thai. Because for me, I like Muay Thai because I can elbow and clinch. I'm a close fighter. I like to get close and dirty. Boxing for people sometimes can be really boring because it's literally jab, jab, jab. Watch your footwork, jab. It's a very repetitive, almost boring. It's very boring in a lot of ways. So I think it takes a special breed of kid to really be invested into a striking sport early on. And maybe it's kind of special interesty in a way. But I would say if you're going to put a kid in, grab MMA, like a good MMA program will let you do a little bit of everything. And you get to use your own strengths to kind of edit your game the way you want to do it and what's fun for you. And then some people might realize I really just want to do jiu-jitsu. I don't like to get hit. Or I want to do combat jiu-jitsu where I'd rather do it's like old pancration style, like open hand. Or it's hey, I like to get hit in the face and beat in the face because I'm a maniac. Let's do some MMA. Or I just like to get hit and I don't like takedowns. I got Muay Thai. Or man, I just like to get hit. There's some.
So you're talking about your fetish now.
Well,
Got it.
Hey, well, I want to connect.
I don't wake up until I take a couple to the.
No, I'm actually kind of a wussy. No, I'm a sadist. Fighting, I like to get hit. But in the other way, I'm
okay.
Emily could tell you I'm kind of a weenie when it comes to that. I'd rather be the one to live. I go, ow. I'm like, ow, why are you doing that?
Well, Jason, my son is 20 now, but back when he was 5 or 6, we took him to Tang Soo Do. And I ended up doing it too because I was a 40-something-year-old at the time going, that looks like a lot of fun. And all I'm doing is sitting in a chair watching him. I might as well do it too.
Might as well.
But after a few years of that, it made me think, gosh, this was great. I do wish, though, I had overcome that fear of the close quarters, because I could see being claustrophobic in those situations. And I can see that the more you do that, the more you just get over that. Right.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. It's funny, man, you bring that up. My buddy Angel, who pro fighter, we come from back in the day where sparring was fighting, right? And he always thought real big of himself. And I'm kind of a clunky grappler. I get hit in the head for fun. That's how I am. I'm a so
it's a good
Angel
attitude going in.
Well, Angel and I. So he's like a ninja. He pretends he's like he's in the Matrix. So we would always he would act all sly, and then I just jam him against the cage and grind my face on him. Fast forward, 15 years. I run into him at a cage fight, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I know that guy, Angel. And he kind of walks by. He goes, oh, Jason Friedman. I go, yeah. He goes, hey, man, so you still grinding your face into people's faces? I go, yeah, man, of course. Yeah, I go, you want to wrestle? He goes, nah, fuck you. Stay away from me. And I'm known for, that's my game. I teach cage, close quarter stuff because that's what it does. It takes a real special breed of maniac to want to rub your face on, I can go show you cauliflower ears that I've given. I have given gifts to people to make them look cool for the rest of their life because I'm such a head grinder. And
you're like an overgrown kitty cat.
I love it. I just want to cuddle people and just.
Jason, I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm a little bit turned on. So
all you heard is face and grinding right now.
Hey, Andre. Oh my God, I've been calling I've been saying Angier for ever, and then I just learned the other day it was Angier, so I was completely confused.
I do the same thing.
I see the Krav Maga thing. Yeah, Krav Maga I think is cool. I think
Yeah.
Like if you have Krav Maga and okay, a good Krav Maga school is going to give you a strong grappling base, a strong striking stand-up base, and then weapons training, which is going to be like C-Lot. So yeah, like if you're doing like Krav Maga properly, you're going to know how to fight without a weapon, with a weapon. I was a bouncer for a long time and I ran security at a strip club forever. And it's so you learn how to like, that's a bar stool, that's a stiletto, that's a glass bottle. You get used to weapons, but then once the weapons are gone, then, you've got the concrete, or whatever, but it's, there's a lot of like variation happening a lot. And, I think Krav Maga is great just as long as they're teaching you there needs to be a belted jiu-jitsu person and somebody who can actually strike and clinch. Without that,
listen.
you've got nothing.
One of the things I would joke about when I started this channel, I was like, listen, we can talk whatever you want to talk about except for sports.
Is this sports?
Yes.
Oh no, this is beating.
Or compete if you're just beating the crap out of each other for cuddles or to learn self-defense. and that is the other side of the coin.
I was talking about fighting in a strip club. Come on, Helen. Shit.
Listen, I'm like, how pedantic are we going to get? that's what I want to know. Anyway, hi Scott.
I think this is therapy though. This is therapy. It's not sport. What Jason does.
Wasn't the original point that you start your children in a type of martial arts to help them with some discipline and help them grow their ego and that type of thing? Because that's what I did with my boys. They started in Shotokan, and then we went to mixed martial arts after that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm the same as you, Jason. I probably would be dead or in jail right now if I hadn't started doing kung fu when I was younger, and I'm a little older, so
my grandfather is the kung
Tony
fu master
Thompson and those guys in PKA. I had one professional PKA fight and then got into a really bad car accident and didn't go for it after that. I was a little busted up, but that's where I learned all my discipline and how to stay mentally strong when you don't think you can do it anymore. There's always a next gear you can get to.
Yep.
And
Katie,
I think that's what we were originally talking about. So it wasn't really sports, right? It's not really sports, Helen. We're not talking about sports.
No, John, fuck off.
So you invited Jason on to co-host for the fundraiser.
Yes.
Of course, he's going to talk about the thing the fundraiser is for.
Okay. Fuck off. That's fair.
Well, I don't look at it as sports. I mean, Sadie was saying that
my grandfather is the world grandmaster in praying mantis kung fu.
Dude, that's cool, man. Yeah, see, I don't know much
damn
about,
cool.
Yeah,
I don't know much about like like that branch of martial arts. Like I know about like combat karate, which is brutal because those guys are so brutal. Like
he
so
trained
brutal.
Bruce Lee.
Yeah, I mean those guys are brutal. Yeah. So any like that old school combat stuff, like the old school Chuck Norris stuff, like that was like bare-fisted and like, those guys are brutal.
When he was later in his life, when he had dementia, they had to have a student with him whenever he was like getting sedation or anything in case he woke up and wanted to kill somebody.
Okay, so funny story. So I've had a bunch of surgeries from fighting. All right, and I tell the anesthesiologist every time I've had back surgeries. I just had neck surgery. I was supposed to have a fight in July, but instead the fight card got canceled, so I had neck surgery the week before. Yeah, I was in good shape. So I tell them, I go, you guys have to put me under. I have PTSD, and if I'm not under all the way, I come out fighting, and they haven't believed me. Now they believe me.
Did you almost kill somebody?
No, I've come out. I've come out multiple times. At one time, they had to have 4 people tackle me down, and I had stuff in my neck, which was great. There was another time they had a tube down my throat checking my guts, and I told them, and they had to take multiple people to get me down. No, it happened with the hip surgery. No, it's a bad thing. Yeah, fighting definitely. They don't give you the right drugs. You come out with a vengeance.
Well, it wasn't that he was violent or anything. He was very disciplined, but when you have dementia, you don't have.
You have no you just go. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's
they had to
what the
stop
anesthesia.
flying and stuff because like taking him through TSA,
Oh,
no,
man.
like he could hurt somebody. And
That's
not
intense,
realize.
man.
Yeah. So they had to have a student like in the room while they were like had him partially sedated, because if he like could hurt, so they could restrain him.
Yeah, no, that's a real thing. No, I have from personal experience. That's a real thing, because your mind shuts down and it goes. I mean, that's kind of why I brought up like training queer people.
Hey,
people
Jason, real fast. I have 5 more spaces left. So if you got a link, I can bring you on. Just letting you know. Just reminding the audience, because some people got links. So I'm just saying. Anyway, Jason, go ahead.
Oh, no, yeah.
Oh, do you want to let other people come in here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. That's great.
You're already here.
Anybody in?
Lady, you're just here already.
That's exactly my point. You let me in.
Yes.
No, I'm sorry. So what I was saying was, I had mentioned before that like queer people on the queer spectrum should train, because whenever you're in a panic mode and you're being targeted, or let's say you're in a situation that like increases social anxiety due to PTSD or whatever, which a lot of queer people report and deal with, something about the training and the fighting and the real world situation of, like what Scott was bringing up, of being smothered, right? That's a real thing, especially because queer people report more sexual assault than straight people, especially trans people. They're the most. And especially trans people of color, which is one of the most underreported and underpoliced groups of people in the whole world. So I think it's super important that you know how to do those things, which goes beyond sports, Helen, and to real life stuff. Because, sorry, I'm going to clear my throat real quick. I'm getting old.
Well, we're all getting old.
Sorry. And yeah, it just happens. That old man throat thing. But I think because what happens is, I think what Sadie and I were talking about was that fight or flight. Whenever your mental faculties are completely shut down, what are you going to do? And in a situation of ultimate duress, your mind shuts down. You disassociate. So what are you going to do automatically in that situation? And as far as I'm concerned, I think we should equate being on the queer spectrum with don't fuck with that person. And I really think we should really promote that.
That would save a lot of lives.
Well, that's so that you know what I'm saying. And I just take this.
I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah. As a queer person who has other queer friends of different flavors of queer, I see how this could apply to each one of those different flavors in the most positive way possible, and the thing is, a lot of these places aren't safe for that, but if you search it up online and you look for like queer friendly jiu-jitsu and stuff like that, especially in jiu-jitsu, which is one of the most pertinent ground life daily oriented fight styles, because it involves wearing clothing half the time. You're wearing a gi, which is a real to life thing, but you're also it's just great. And it's really good, especially for people who get physically assaulted, and especially with people with a history of it, because a lot of times it becomes like exposure therapy whenever you didn't mean it to. And you end up working through a lot of things during grappling class with people you can trust. And then it pertains to the real world. And then you realize 2 years later that most humans are a ragdoll to you. And I'm talking a 16-year-old, like 130-pound child, most people will become a ragdoll to you. I don't care how roided out they are. They're a ragdoll. And especially for queer people, and especially for femme queer people who get targeted heavier, this is a good idea. Sorry, I'm ranting.
No, okay. So I'm gonna kink shame everybody, because I'm like, listen and go. I keep posting the fucking fundraiser and the goddamn chat, people, and give some fucking money, because listen, this this is my anniversary stream. Please, just $5. We're not, because that's how much fun. That is the least amount of money that GoFundMe will take. So $5.
No, give money. The money, and
So
also what's good is
money.
that you can contact me afterwards. I'm easy to find. You know, Helen has my information and stuff. If you want to like an Amazon wish list or anything like that, we can provide things like that too. I mean, there's like very specific needs for the kids, and these are good kids. These are kids who train every day. These are kids that whenever I went up there and welding at 6 a.m., this kid Angel was up there. These are families who support David and support people who actually have good values. This is going towards people who support progressive values and raise their kids with progressive values. And what's cool is that all of our beliefs are different. We all live different lives and everybody looks different. And that's what's cool about Houston is that me, this like queer atheist Jewish guy, is like, you know, working with a Latin Christian dude who is working, you know what I'm saying? And it's all with the same values. And we've bonded over the fact that, you know, we can't ascribe or subscribe to this corrupt system that everybody seems to be like really all about, you know? And I think it's great. And I really enjoy the challenge of working with people with different belief systems, because I think it becomes even more special that we can have things that are different, but at the same time, like our core values are so important that those things don't matter. You know, I think it's cool.
I wanted to add that, you know, earlier I joked about it, the sport being therapy, but but I'm actually serious about that, because it's like what you just mentioned, that you're talking about how queer people are so targeted, right?
They are.
And both physically and mentally. Like very often, these kids grow up with sometimes parents, sometimes friends, sometimes people at school or whatever, peers, that use really harmful words to describe them. And I recently made a video about this because I was like,
good.
I had like a light bulb moment from somebody else in the community making a similar video where she was talking about different words we can use to build ourselves up. And I was like, it works the same way, the opposite way. Like all of the words that we hear from other people growing up become our own self-criticism. And I'm always like, oh, I'm my own worst critic. And then I'm like, wait a minute. I'm not. I'm using words that other people used to describe me to now describe myself. So I feel like what you do for those kids gives them the confidence to overcome all of those words and, you know, find themselves and realize, hey, okay, I am strong. I'm capable. I'm smart. I'm powerful. Like it builds them up. It doesn't tear them down, even though they're like fighting, and like it's to build them up.
Oh
So,
yeah,
I
no.
love it.
So far, the people that I've like worked with the gym, and because this is newer, it's only been the past few weeks that we've been really, because we were brainstorming for a while, and he got the spot. I'm like, let me know how I can go. We got the steel. We started welding. Started helping these kids out. Got some donations from a company called Bull Shirts, who they have a fight like t-shirt company called Jesus Didn't Tap. And they sponsored some of our friends that we've fought with over the years. And when they heard about it, they're like, yeah, we want to donate. I'm like, that's so great, you know, and they know like me and who I am, what I believe or don't believe and stand for. And they're like, no, our values align. And I just think it's so neat. Actually, like, it makes me really respect them a lot, because the atheist, queer boogeyman that's grooming your child rhetoric is being driven down everybody's throats. The people who are on the left and on the right, liberal and conservative, they all are still afraid of that whole thing. So for them to like interact with a guy like myself and for us all to work together really like demonstrates a huge need right now. And
that is the most important question.
Sorry, I got distracted by that comment. I mean, I hope so. I'm sure somebody did. I mean, in the Willem Dafoe version, yeah, for sure. You know, I mean, in the, I mean, that was a great movie. I mean, Willem Dafoe's.
Hi, Bree. Hi, baby.
But yeah, no, I think it's great.
Here. Hi, honey. Sorry, I got excited. Hi.
Hey, Bree.
No, what's up, Bree? No, AJ knows the area of town I'm talking about too. Like, yeah, I mean, that's a rough area,
Jason,
man.
you keep talking. I need more wine. Keep talking.
Sorry, yeah. No, I mean, that's an area that
we him to keep talking when he's in the middle of
I can talk all the time. I know, so crazy. What's crazy is this is an area of town that we call Guns Point. It's called Greens Point, but we call it Guns Point.
Yeah, that's what it's like. Crime on crime on crime.
No, it's brutal. When I was in the lifestyle, that's kind of the area of town that we had I guess a trap house, right, set up and everything. Like this was a whole life ago, and I know the need, man. You know, and I just think it's cool, man. I don't know, man. I've seen what MMA's done for everybody, or just fighting in general. Like even if you don't do it professionally, like you have a place to go where you commune with people, you have a community, it's like-minded. Like, isn't that the thing that like people lose whenever you lose church?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, Jason, I wanted to ask you real quick. AJ was talking about the sport is the therapy, right? The sport is the activity is the therapy. And I totally agree. Mm-hmm. I've been involved in Taekwondo for 40 years, and we have programs where we work with kids in schools of all different ages. I'm curious as to how how this gym is going to be set up. Is it more like a community center kind of atmosphere where people can just come in, or do you have outreach programs where you connect to different populations, either through official channels or informally, or what's kind of the atmosphere there? Is it just a place where there's a bunch of people in the neighborhood, so let's put a gym there and let's get them learning some fighting?
That's funny. I haven't really thought about that. So, well, it's got kind of like a old school Rocky Gym vibe, right?
Okay.
So right now we're currently welding up a mobile ring that we can go do like things, we can take it places and go do stuff. So it's definitely like putting on little shows, building like a little association around it. So there's definitely that aspect, but the gym itself, I mean, it's just got an old school boxing fight gym vibe. It's meant to be kind of what you said, like a little staple of the community out there. We're definitely looking for some more, like a couple coaches to like, donate their time. And eventually eventually get paid. I mean, that's the thing about a nonprofit is that like you can actually pay people to work, right? That's the goal. I think it's funny when people say they run a nonprofit, but they're the only ones making any kind of money off. It's so weird to me. So no, the money's supposed to be dispersed. So what we're trying to do, like I'm trying to help David actually like make a little, like actually get paid for his time, because he's coaching like some kids for free right now, like doing private lessons, putting on. He's at class right now. I asked him to come on. He's like, no, I'm at class right now from 6 to 8. So it's I'm like, cool. We're going to be fundraising for it, man. And it takes a team. It takes a community. Like fighting seems like such a singular sport, but it's like so team oriented that it's not funny.
Definitely.
No, yeah.
That's
so I'm just happy that like I'm selfish. I'm just happy I like have a place that I can like. Yeah, no, it's everything backstage is it's like Taylor Swift isn't Taylor Swift. It's not just her. It's the 15 trucks carrying her shit and the management company. And
you muted him.
All right, hold on. Okay, hold on.
Also,
I
Matt
did not
Pig is
see
here.
you backstage, Matt Pig. So I sent you the link again.
Oh,
He said he's backstage. Like he's been trying to get your attention.
I know he said that. I know what he said, Ember, but I don't see him. So I need him to click on the link that I sent him. Please do
Matt
that.
Pig, did you freak through the wrong chat?
Hurry up, Matt Pig.
Hey, Jason, I have one more
I wonder if he
question.
clicked on the one from last week.
What's up, man? What you got?
yes, Scott had a question.
Do you connect with schools at all?
Okay, so we have a program right now. Oh, God, and it bums me out. So there's a program in Pasadena that I've been working out with my buddy. He runs the AP psychology program there. And we've been trying to set up an after school thing. The thing it's a majority Hispanic population out there. Well, they're doing ICE raids. Like
here in Cali,
so,
I didn't think of that.
in Pasadena. So I could send you guys like the text he sent me like 3-4 days ago. So we already we have a psychology program that we've been setting up because that's what I have my undergrad in, and that's what I'm getting my graduate stuff in and everything. So, and like my partner's behavior is, so this is just what we do. So he messaged me the other day. They had already put it through the school board. We already had the lessons plan built up. It was like for guys, it's a middle school program that gets them like, they're like total nerd guys. They're already all about it. Gets them extra credit. And the first lesson plan was what pisses you off, you know, and that was the name of it. And it was like 10 minutes here. And these are all kids who want to be fighters. They want to be welders. They want to go work overseas. They want to do the stuff that I do. I'm a welding inspector. I'm a welder. I fight, you know, so, and then my buddy Gabe, who's heading it up, he and I grew up together. We worked in pizza shops when we were kids, and our kids hang out together, you know, so he's tattooed up. I've tattooed the hell out of him. So similar people trying to reach out to these kids.
Nothing.
But we're like, we're currently dealing with a lot of politics down here in Texas and Houston, especially. And so, we are trying to do school stuff right now, which is what Dave is trying to do with like the van to pick. Yeah.
Oh, that's the beauty of what you're offering, because so I worked in education for many years, and do you know how many kids like try out for a sport, don't make the team, or kids that have so many price barriers, or one last example, and then I'll cut off. I had a student who getting a ton of trouble, right? And when I talked to his mom, I'm like, hey, what are some things that motivate your son? I come to find out he's the youngest of 5. All 4 brothers are either in jail or hiding, and there's no dad in the picture, and she's just trying to keep things like together, you know. Yeah. And I'm like, man, that's the perfect opportunity for somebody like that to be able to. In his case, he joined the Golden Gloves boxing gym, which is great. Great. But that's the point. Is like, I'm like, man, if I was a school leader and I see that perfect opportunity, I'd be like, you need to go to Friedman's gym.
Yeah.
You know,
I appreciate you, man. No, that's definitely, and that's what we're trying to provide. Yeah. Whenever I was sitting there tattooing David, that's what we were talking about. And it made sense to me, because I was like, what do I put into this? So let's get something going. Let's start doing this nonprofit thing. Because like Helen knows, and AJ knows, and other people, Scott knows, and you know, I put a lot of time into some nonprofit work over the years, and I'm really unhappy with some stuff that I've seen. So it's like, when you're unhappy with something, what do? Well, just do it different. So I'm going to have to do the things I'm unhappy about. I'm going to do it different. It's like whenever I write a song, it's like, I hear a song, I'm like, that could be better. All right, I'm going to write it the way it should have been written. So that's now my song. And so that's how I see this work. It's like, this is what really needs to happen. Okay, it's great. None of us believe in God. That's great. Cool. There's people who need to be on the front lines of that shit. That's great. They have law degrees. That's good. Well, I have psychology degrees. I have psychology training. What can I do? Okay, community work. Well, okay, so people with law degrees and doctors are doing this stuff, and theologians and then sociologists doing this stuff. What can I do? Okay, I can work with the community. What do I know? I know about getting hit in the face, and I know how to help me. So, all right, let's put this all together and then combine it, throw in a little intersectionality, and let's do it. And that's what I like about Houston, is because Houston is like so multicultural that a place like a gym is like how people describe being part of the armed forces. You're just forced to be around a whole bunch of motherfuckers that aren't like you. You know, and they are. The only thing that's like you is like y'all like getting hit in the face for whatever reason, you know, so it's just whatever reason that makes everything make sense. And it's great. Or you like to like roll around on the floor and try to choke each other out. Or you just like to punch shit. You maybe like getting hit.
You're describing kinks.
Well, no, and see, that's what BDSM communities.
That's what you're doing. Jason, stop trying to turn everybody on, okay?
I mean, that's my goal.
Fine line there, fine line.
Listen, it's like,
can you say more about face grinding?
This is the same consent shit that goes into the kink community.
Of
like,
course.
you know, like understanding boundaries and where people are, and understanding people's skills levels and blah 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 blah. So I can't help but like cross the two.
Well, think about how therapeutic people. Well, think about
sorry.
like, it's like what everybody's been saying. It's like the thing in itself is the therapy, and you know, because you've been part of that community for a while, how therapeutic that is.
Yes.
So I mean, and there's something about the trusting somebody else, pushing yourself to a certain limit, experiencing those body things with somebody else. This is like what people talk about with like shared psychedelic spiritual experiences. You're pushing yourself to the limit and being vulnerable with other people and trusting them with you in a place that's a very vulnerable and very energized place. That's huge. And like, we don't have that. With these kids don't have it. They have fucking TikTok and a fucking screen. Like, They're not touching another human, except for like, I mean,
Dude, I just to jump in as you're talking about this with the screen and the connections. I heard a weird thing that exists today that Gen Z is doing. Have you heard of vabbing?
I don't even know what that is.
No, I heard about this today and didn't think it was real and had to double check it. Gen Z females are using pheromones from their own body and putting it on their neck, and it may look like lip gloss. It's not. It's called vabbing. It's a new thing through TikTok.
I just heard about that about 2 weeks ago.
What the fuck?
My sister was doing that in the 80s.
What? Hold on.
Amber,
hold on.
No.
Hold on.
Let's ignore Amber, okay?
Robbie, shut up. What did you just say? Because I was distracted. Now explain it again.
It's called vaginal dabbing or vabbing. It's where you take your time of the month and put little bits on your neck with pheromones to attract males.
What? I'm going to fuck that. Fuck that.
Okay, I've never watched Breaking Bad from start to finish.
Listen,
right? You'll get where I'm going.
My uterus is
right. You're going to get this full
stage of
circle. You'll get this circle.
Right
I'm watching Breaking Bad. We're on episode 2, and they're talking about how women are attracting males in that generation of just Breaking Bad, which isn't that long ago, and they're discussing Wonder Bras. Okay, so since Breaking Bad, we have went from Wonder Bras to make men come at me to let's put blood on my neck. You know, Gen Z's
You're comparing real people talking to each other on public internet versus a produced TV show with producers and censors and networks.
No. What I'm pointing out is millennials.
They can't talk about the thing.
Anybody from I think millennial and above, you know, isn't going to put vaginal blood on their neck.
I like that.
They
That's
would
like
think that's weird.
I think it's some witchy shit. That's old school,
Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yeah, that is some
okay.
shit.
Amber wins.
She
said Gwyneth Paltrow. She wins.
To be fair, in pagan witchcraft, I know this. You can use your vaginal blood in spells, and that makes your feminine energy do something.
Yes, it's based on the pseudoscience of.
I hate to say it, but just like God, that shit don't work.
I think John needs to get into it. I've got like 4 hours worth of research. John said a few weeks ago, John, please enlighten us more.
Okay, I have to step out for a little bit. I might come back if I can.
Okay,
I love you.
Bye.
You know I love you.
Bye,
I love you so much. I love you.
See ya.
One of my favorite people. Oh my God, I'm so fucking excited. Like, I'm so happy. So I was so excited today because like my subscriber, the count jumped to like 2. Wait a minute. What am I? Oh my God, I got excited and now I forget what I have. 267, man. 267. Do you know how excited I was? Because it jumped by 6 people today.
Is that your blood pressure or your viewership or what?
I don't know. I like attention.
Why not both?
Right, exactly. Thank you. So I do want to say, like, to all of my wonderful people, like, have like been like so supportive and just like checking in and just like stopping by my cool side chat to just say hi. Like, it's so great because it is like things are terrible right now, and the fact that we have such an like this little fucking stupid community in this corner of the internet, and we want to see each other in person all the times, but we don't get to do that. But we have the space, and I'm glad I have all of you in my space. And
it's handy that your suffering seems to happen when I've got nothing else to do, you know. So it's very handy that
I know. I like. Listen, I'm not saying I'm a high standard. I'm not a fucking high standard for who you want to hang out with.
It's like, what am I doing? It's been 3 hours. Nobody's talking to me. Helen's lonely and in pain. Hi, Helen.
I am lonely and sad.
You know what, though?
I love you. Scott,
so
thank you so much for being here.
What
You know
we were
how much I
talking
love
about
you.
earlier. Now, I knew Math Pig before I knew you. Math Pig didn't know me. but I'm just like an internet ghost, right? I'm into all the atheist spaces. And
Who the fuck's
since we
John?
started the show, it's like these atheist pockets are getting together, you know.
I'm
and
technically
you're a
an
big part of that,
agnostic, but you know.
you know.
Details.
I
Details.
remember when you just gave it to Darth Dawkins, man. That was fucking
Dude, no joke.
Mwah.
Once a week, right? Once a week. That one where he goes up against Richard. Do you know where Richard just confuses him? And I cut him off loads. I still get one comment a week on that.
That's awesome.
All right, that's like 6 years ago, but it, you know, it had its peak. I did realize playing the algorithm, I put in Darth Dawkins versus Richard, you know, and that was getting X amount. And then I changed it to Math Pig puts Darth Dawkins in his place. And it like 7 times in a week, it peaked. It went for like 6 months and then it died off. But not like I'll still get once a week. Even one the other day, some guy was like, "What's this presupposition of a bullshit?" You know, it.
Are you sure it isn't Gary coming by every week to cope?
No. These people say things. Yeah, no, definitely not.
Hey, Ryan, I voluntold you, I gave you mod powers. So just because I wanted to. So I voluntold you to mod. You're welcome.
I put on my
That's how I
cleanest
work.
waistcoat and my nicest smelling shirt for you, so you're also welcome.
You
Yeah, I
put
see
on a
most of
clean
you guys in the
shirt for
chat,
me?
but I don't. This is
Pardon?
the first time I've met.
What?
I feel honored.
That's right.
Well, I have a lot of
And
waistcoats.
so
This one was
delightful.
literally just.
I love a good waistcoat. Dude, I
So
love a
do
good
I.
waistcoat. Like
You
will
almost definitely smell better than vagina blood.
yes.
This is true. This is very, very
No.
true.
I mean, I don't know. I'm into some shit that.
Listen.
If you want, I
He's like, I
basically
love
give me
getting
a
hit in the
kick.
face,
Listen.
little vagina blood.
Listen.
It's funny because I'm actually salivating right now.
Okay,
so that tells you anything about
listen, my lovely queer friend. Listen to me.
I'm very straight.
I'm going to explain something to you. I am not kink shaming. It's just for me, like as someone that has dealt with this for 34 years, fuck this shit because I'm going through the thing. But if that is your thing, cool.
You
Just
said
make
"but"
sure,
far too many
like,
times.
you
my brain
know,
went
it's
the
like
wrong
a
way.
consensual kind of thing. Like that's
Well, you
all
know-
I'm asking. Like
You know
I
what's
don't
good
want to
about-
participate in it.
I mean, you know what's good about having the gray beard is that the red shows up real easy. So
Hi, baby. Hi, baby.
That's true.
Hello, stranger.
Hello.
Hi, honey. Thank you for being here. I love you so much, Iz. Thank you so much. Okay. Also, my husband brought me food. Best time.
I like
Okay.
Todd.
I know he did bring me food. Awesome. And my friend got me 2 bottles of my favorite Malbec. My roommate who also works at a liquor store, and I'm gonna they want to leave that job, and I'm gonna be so sad. Like because they get a discount. So sad. Anyway, I am rambling.
I can ramble. Yeah.
No, it's okay.
Oh, that's fine. No, I keep forgetting I'm the asshole of the stream. I'll be quiet.
You are the asshole, but you're like my favorite asshole. Like I have like
I don't
layers of
believe you.
asshole, and you're my
Just to be
favorite.
clear. What?
You're my favorite. Bree.
Has
Hi,
anybody
honey.
else here seen Math Pig naked but me?
I have not seen that thing naked.
To be fair, right? This may have happened once where Bree was in a kitchen and she heard a noise and she turned around and she literally seen a streaking Math Pig going between one door across a hall into the other door. That did happen.
It's not just a clever meme. Yeah.
It is actually a
happened.
thing. When I went to America, I did run around the house in opportune points. I streaked. You know, it's a thing.
I missed this era. I missed it. I am late. I am late to the streaking era.
Now we
If
have
it makes-
I'm gonna
so
shove
I
a
still-
pizza
I
in
still-
my face hole. So give me a minute because I'm hungry and I want to drink more. So I'm gonna eat. Jason's here. He's my co-host. He can talk.
I can rant about the same special interests over and over. It's Yeah, I don't know. Go for it, everybody. Well, she just threw me under the bus. Y'all see that, right?
Jason,
now.
what
funny story? Would you like to hear a funny story, Jason?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
I order my concentrate, my medical marijuana. I order it from England, and the lady was doing that. I got it from was doing what do you call it? Cyber Monday, Black Friday, fucking weekend thing.
Yeah.
Where if you spend X amount, you get free sweeties and 5 grams of pollen, just free, right? And I got in late to it, so she sent me the sweeties, but I didn't get 5 grams of pollen. She sent me 2 grams of sugar wax instead because she'd none left. And I was like, I rang her, I was like, yeah. And she was like, oh. So, yeah, I'm very high. That's my point.
I haven't been
Right.
high in a
I was supposed to get pollen, which is what? Like pollen's nice, resin, you know, the brown stuff.
I
And
know
she
what
was
you're
like,
talking about.
yeah. Yeah. And she sent me 2 grams of like concentrated sugar wax instead.
That's nice of her. It's a nice.
I don't
person.
know what any of those things mean, but I'm so happy for you.
Well, the yellow stuff's like 4 times stronger, hence the slobbering and making a fool of myself.
You're slobbering right now. Yeah, that's good. Who else has a good story?
About pot?
Define good story.
I don't know.
I have an awful
That's
story.
okay.
Here's
Jim,
an awful
a
story.
magnitude of good stories.
I love New Mexico.
Hold on, Jim. You did not tell me you were coming. You surprised motherfucker.
What's up, man?
It happens.
Hey, so funny. I've got a story. My dog loves Jim. My
There you
dog
go.
DJ.
That's for native atheist is wondering, is Stool still living with me?
Can you hear me?
How does your dog know it's me? It's just my voice?
I think
Would anybody like to know what Stool did today? This is actually an even funny. Oh, he's okay.
So anytime we've been down in Austin at the Free Thought
Stool
Library,
forgot
the internet.
Stool forgot to clean the grill in
Robbie,
the kitchen
Robbie,
and set fire to the kitchen.
Robbie, shut the fuck up. Anyway,
So,
hi Jim. Jason, go ahead.
so my dog DJ loves Jim. Anytime we've been at the Free Thought Library, I've got a white like kind of pit bull mix, and anytime we were at the ACA Free Thought Library, my dog DJ would just stare at Jim like he was just so in love with him. It was the most ridiculous thing in the world. Actually, Emily likes Jim a lot too. It's so funny. My partner, I don't know. She's in the other room. I'll have to tell her that he showed up. That's great. She's like, I like Jim. He says smart things without being an asshole. I really like him.
I try not to. It's hard sometimes.
No, I get it. I get it.
I was like, Jim's really smart, and he's also a former Catholic, and he says smart things without being a butthead.
Without being an
And I was
asshole.
like,
Yeah.
yay!
I used to do a show with Jim once upon a time.
Yeah.
Yep.
What have you been up to, man? You been doing any of the productions lately?
Yeah, I'll actually be on AXP Sunday. I am sporadically doing shows on TikTok. I just figured out how to get audio working between TikTok and YouTube, so I'll start doing the dual stream thing.
I'll add you on TikTok.
Yeah, so
Please do all the TikToking.
yeah, I'm trying. So I just got to get more regular about it, and that
What's
so
the
people
most?
don't want to go looking for me.
I
What do you
did.
think, sailing, Jim?
Like when I did it, I said like one night a week that I would do like at least an hour,
Yeah.
and I would just basically go by vibe. Like even if I only know I could only do like an hour or an hour and a half, I would still do it. But then if I knew within a certain time frame I could do more time. But you have to just like set a time and day that you're just going to do both. Like that 7 p.m. on Tuesdays, that was my time. That you're just going to do that one thing.
Right. Yeah.
What's the most ridiculous interaction that you've had recently that you can remember?
Okay. So I was actually on Justin's Deconstruction Zone's show for this one, and someone tried to run tag. And I said, Justin, do you mind if I run this one? And he said, no, go ahead. And so the shock in the guy's voice when I said, yes, and I'm the necessary being, prove me wrong. I mean, it threw him completely off script.
Right.
I love
and we
it.
spent the next 15 minutes with him trying to prove that I wasn't the necessary being.
Can't do it.
Wow.
So
wait,
it's
you're
the
not?
first time I've
You're
ever
not? I
actually
thought
done that.
You're my necessary being, Jim.
Oh, that's so sweet, guys.
I think I am a necessary being because I exist, all your lives are better. So I
Right.
am necessary.
Well, you're necessarily a being.
That's the trick. If you go with the understanding there must be a necessary being, everyone becomes a necessary being. They like to
I
do
agree.
bullshit
Right.
with, oh, contingent, yada, yada, you have parents and things could have turned out differently. But the thing is, this moment could not happen in the way it's happening without every single one of you. You are
Right.
necessary beings now.
Right.
Listen, Amber,
Living in
you are a
reality
unique
just
snowflake,
gets
just
in the
like
way.
everybody else.
Yes. And that is true in so many ways, isn't it? We are all unique snowflakes.
I think somebody has their hand up down that direction. Somebody has their hand up down in the bottom corner.
The very chatty man in the corner. If anybody here watched, I do believe it was a Veritasium video. If you have a friend, I think it's 3 friends in a foreign country, you instantly, because of mathematics, can do the proper 6 connections with anyone else in the world. If you have 2 to 3 friends that are overseas, you also then increase your friend group to creating
So
that.
can we do 7 degrees of myself?
Well, that's what I'm saying. this panel here, I would say, if we mathematically checked, because of this panel that's on here, and we're all from different parts of the world, because of this panel here, everyone who's watching, everyone who's friends with us, has now, within 6 connections, joined with everybody else in the world. Because of this panel you're having, Hal.
We only need one. We just found out Jim is the necessary being.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
That's right.
Sorry.
Oh, like
Yeah.
final. You are Jim. You are the missing link.
I've been told that many times.
We need one. If we need one person from Australia, if we
I'm
one
watching
person
early
from
Doctor Who
Australia,
right now.
you know, somebody
So-
ring Sammy. Somebody
Yeah.
ring Sammy. Get it down from
Mark Reed might be getting up soon.
I gotta interrupt really quick and say, Bree, you Morticia Adams going on today, looking
you look,
awesome.
like, girl, you look fucking hot. I'm just
No,
gonna
Bree
say.
and I-
Young. Look in the
Like,
private
did
chat.
you
I
got
typed
for
"Are
me?
you?"
Did
and
you
then
got for
stop.
me, girl?
I
like
thought
how
the
we have the
exact
black
same thing.
going.
Thought I deleted it, but actually hit
Really?
enter. I was going to say, "Are you Morticia?" Yeah, I'm talking too much. Sorry.
No, we got the little black triad.
We're
going.
watching Bree be hot and goth. Like, let's just all appreciate that.
Right?
I know, like she's got the whole void thing going on. I wonder if she's like behind this curtain or something.
No, so do you, Ember. You've got and I've got like the guitar void behind me. Right
I know
here.
I'm in like low key void because my room light is on.
Yeah, you got lo-fi void going on. You're like 80s void with like it's like sad but not too
80s
sad,
void.
but not so sad.
Oh my God, Jason, what are we
What?
making money for again tonight? So I can make I'm trying to keep seeing people.
I'm seeing
into giving
donations come
money.
through. So what we're doing is we are raising money through the outreach program that I have called Hope and Anchor Community Outreach here in Houston, Texas. What I'm raising money for right now is for my buddy's gym. It's called Armis Boxing and MMA. It's in the north side of Houston, an area called Greenspoint that we jokingly call Guns Point. There's a lot of at-risk youth and adolescents and young adults in that area. MMA and boxing and combat sports have both saved mine and David's life. And we're raising money for those kids in that area. We're raising money for all the way for ropes and rings and supplies for the gym. We're raising money for bags and raising money for boxing gloves for the kids and boxing shoes for the kids and mouthpieces. We're also raising money for a van to pick up the kiddos in that area. We're raising money to sponsor like monthly membership fees. That way we can pay some coaches to come in because right now we're all volunteering our time. We're raising money to buy some metal. We're raising money to buy welding supplies because right now I'm donating my time welding up the gym, welding up the ring. So is Mario. So we're just raising money right now to help a good cause. It's an interfaith cause. There's different groups of people that have started working together. We only recently started fundraising about a month ago. I've already started working with some Christian organizations. The reason we're all working together is because we all have progressive values. And the reason David and I started working together is because him being a coach who coached fighters for the UFC, he voices discontent with Trump and Dana White and everybody being conservative bigots and being scumbags. And he was ousted and blacklisted. So him knowing that I'm an openly queer atheist activist and a tattoo artist, while I was tattooing him, we talked about it, told him about what I was doing. He told me about what he was doing. We fought on the same cards before. We're bros, and we decided to work together. And I felt like supporting him. Helen and AJ, hi. Helen and AJ. Helen knows about the nonprofit stuff. Scott knows a little bit from discussion.
I'm gonna be your fucking networker.
Exactly. So no, I mean, we just got it's like new. I'm still waiting for my it was determined. I've got my EIN. I got everything. It's 501c3. I've got it all. I'm still waiting for my determination letter to come in. Right. It's still like in that window of time that so it's so new right now. But this is the first thing we're doing. And there's some other things I'm talking about. I'm talking to a welding school about starting a scholarship program, and it's funny because the welding school is a exit away from this area. Hi, excuse me. So this area of Houston, this North Houston area, this Greenspoint area is in a lot of need. So that's what we're doing. We see the need. We see people who share the same progressive values that we have. And we work together irrespective of culture, beliefs, or whatever. We all share the same values. So just building allies in the same time, So while I think the religion thing,
values.
Well, yeah, and living the values. Yeah, while I think the religion thing's important.
Difference is progressive humanism is about inclusiveness. It's about building stuff together. Whereas your buddy who got canceled by the fucking Snowflake Brigade, their whole thing is exclusion. If you're not ditto minding what we say, then you're canceled.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, and it breaks my heart. These are people that he's known, I've known, we've all known for like almost 2 decades.
What do you think of the heavyweight walkout on was it the heavyweight or the middleweights that walked out of the UFC recently?
Wait, what happened? I know people have been talking about not wanting to do the White House stuff. I know that.
All right, sorry. Hold on. Let's say hi to the husband. Husband.
Oh, husband.
I'll say hi.
Hi, husband. What's up, buddy?
Whoa. Israel. Look at that.
Hey, buddy.
Happy Friday.
Hi.
Right.
So I'm not familiar with what you're talking about, Jim. What happened?
It was either it must be the middleweights that walked out. But yeah, there's been a whole lot of stuff out on the UFC about not getting paid very well.
Oh, dude. Oh.
And a heavyweight went from the UFC to boxing and made like 10 times what he was making in the UFC as a UFC champion, right?
Yep.
And so that was and then trying to find the article. I was talking about.
Ngannou. I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Ngannou. Where they were just saying that apparently everybody, the middleweights most of the middleweights have left the organization.
Oh yeah, no, the middleweight is, and it's
all right. We're at 120. Thank you so much. We're at 120. If please just come on, let's go. Like $5 between the fuckers. Let's go. Okay, cool. All right. Keep going.
Yeah, the GoFundMe is going to keep running. So you know what? It's going to keep running. It's going to stay open. This is a running thing. This gym's going to be open for a long time. It's just going to keep going. But I agree. It's there's also a problem. There's a problem with weight classes too.
I bet, Jason, if you just put on like a wee G-string and did a streak up the street, you would get more money.
Hey, so look, let me tell you something.
A 1 mile streak, just a 1 mile streak.
Let me tell you
you
something
will raise thousands of pounds.
Oh my
You get
God!
on the
Yes,
pay-per-view.
I want to
No,
do. I want to do only
I
video
try to lose
content to
pounds
put,
when I
like,
go for a mile
charity
around.
shit.
Dude,
No.
I'm telling you, people want to see the butt cheeks and the nipples. You know.
Hey man, there's more videos of me without clothes on than I want to admit.
I'm feeling a
If
calendar.
you want to
have
promote
seen
your
you, like,
OnlyFans,
the chest up. So
Helen's seen me in drag.
I have
Yeah.
seen you in
Well,
drag.
I want to
It's
see
fucking
that. Come on, where's the drag
I've been in drag a bunch. I was in drag recently. Yeah, no. So
and you didn't charge
it's not
people to
good.
look at you.
You should
no?
just have a drag show, and then we'll put the dollars in your shirt.
It's
Or
rough.
Not the shirt.
It's a special type
Motherfucker,
of
I
drag.
will convert £20 into dollar bills, and I'll stuff them in your G-string, like, you know, if that's for charity, like.
So we've got a.
Oh, Math Big, you know it doesn't need to be for charity.
In all honesty, do you know what happened, right? My Patreon dropped by like £1.20 this month relative to last month because the dollar must have crashed. Donald Trump's doing a wonderful job.
Yeah.
I lost out in £1.20 on Patreon because of the fucking dollar. You know, motherfuckers.
That's sad, man. I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm so sorry for that £1.20.
Sorry to hear that.
I don't listen. I don't want to hear about the problems in fucking Ireland. I have.
You want to hear what happened to me
Let me
last week,
say
right?
now.
In all honesty, Helen, right? Last week, right? Every weekend, my daughter doesn't come up, which is one weekend a month. She spends it with her mom.
She's so fucking cute. Anyway, okay.
I did, right? She didn't come up last weekend, and because she wasn't playing with the dog wouldn't stop annoying me and attacked me for attention and scraped my cornea. You seen the picture, yeah? My car also broke down and won't start, and that's a possible £200 to £300. And then we tried to put new taps in the kitchen, and we airlocked the whole house. So no heating and no showers for 2 days. Last weekend was shit. Last weekend was so shit. This weekend is better, starting talking here and hanging out. But yeah. Last weekend was very shit. This weekend is good.
Oh, fucking dogs.
Honest to fuck. For like 12 hours, I genuinely thought that she had fucked my eye up for life. Like, I couldn't see nothing.
Okay. All right, Robbie. Well, hi, Mary. How are you, sweetheart? Yay, thank you so much for being here. Yay. So tell the people who you are. And Felicia, you also have to tell the people who you are. Did I ask other people to do this? No. But I'm going to do it now.
Oh my God, Helen.
You go first. I cannot hear you.
Can't hear me at all.
I cannot hear you, my lovely friend.
Oh, that's a problem.
You have to specify who you can't hear. It's you.
Mary
it's you, Mary.
is.
I hear Mary. Mary, I cannot hear
quiet.
you. Ember, I need you to be with the other part of my brain because I'm very high.
I'd heard that rumor. Yes.
I know. I'm adorable though. Oh no, we lost her.
She might be
Probably
reloading
like
her browser.
Reloading, rebooting.
Okay, Felicia, you go. You go while we wait for Ember. I mean for oh my God. To wait for Mary to come back.
No more drugs for that woman.
More drugs. More drugs
Waiting
for
for
that
the woman
woman.
to return. Hi.
Hi, I'm Felicia by nature.
Hypothetically, if she does enough drugs, she'll come back around to sounding normal again, right?
That's what happens.
Find out for science.
Oh, wait, no, she's back. Shut up.
Science. Felicia, go. Let
Tell the
Felicia
people
talk.
who you are. If you are vocal now.
Hello.
There you are. You exist.
Oh my God. I became
Hey,
the
we can hear
Lord
ya.
and Savior of the darkness today. You're welcome. Hi. What did I ever do to you, Helen? Why do I gotta be the first one? Like I'm a
Because listen, I'm a chaos goblin and you're just going to have to accept it as part of your existence. So please say hello.
Hi, my name is Mary. I was born and raised Amish. I actually am here because I know Helen and I love Helen. And I think it's important to fundraise for people who are experiencing hardship at this time because unfortunately there's not a lot of resources out there. And so I just wanted to show up for that. By the way, Jason, I was going to ask you earlier, how long ago did you file for your nonprofit status? Because we filed for the organization I founded. We filed in September, and we got a letter at the end of October.
Yeah, I filed. It's like 6 or 7 weeks ago.
Oh.
But then they texted me. They're like, "You got it." I'm like, "Okay." Like, set up your EIN here. I'm like, "Okay." So they texted me a determination, and so I did all that, and I set it all up, and I did all the internet stuff, and I set up like my board member stuff. I just did the whole thing, you know. I did all the internet stuff. I did it on my phone, you know, probably sitting on the toilet while I did it, you know, and there you go. And then they still like, I'm like, "Hey guys, where's my determination letter?" Because somebody was asking me for a determination letter, but I have my EIN, I have all my Texas stuff, I'm set up with the Texas comptroller, I'm set up with all that stuff. I mean, I'm an organizer, dude. I'm like, I get stuff going, then I'm like, here, just somebody take it. Like, I'm here, I'm the bouncer, I'm gonna keep the party going. All that other shit, I don't really know. So
Really? No.
really, not so much. I just start fires. I'm like an arsonist, and so I've been bugging them about sending me a determination letter because somebody said they needed one, but then they listed me as something wrong, and then they did a thing, but then they just ended up selling the money. So I don't know. And then I just gave them my EIN anyway, so that way they can file. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just like, it's weird because
You're
I have
chaos fairy. That's your chaos fairy.
Well, no, and like I have like I have like my bylaws and stuff set up now to where like I can never be a member, you know, like to where I'm just the organizer, but I can't make any decisions. So I'm like trying to like, okay, you're going to be a board member and you're going to be a board member, but the prerequisite is that I need you to be a woman, or I need a person of color, I need trans people, I need a religious person. So I'm definitely like, you know, picking and choosing based on very specific like things, because there needs to be like an evenness of representation. But I like expanded general, I don't know, it's like a whole thing I'm trying to do right now.
Like what I want to do is create a hub for content creators, and that like we're going to let people into the hub, and you are in control of your Patreon, you are control of your actual monetization of your actual channel. But the thing is, though, is that through the hub, you connect with other creators that are in the circle of activists, humanists, people that are religious, but they're progressive. And guess what? But instead of just like a few people reviewing content, like if someone wanted to do, like, let's say you are a trans religious person, you know, you would get people that are, you know, that are trans and religious to actually review the content, because they're going to understand things that are said, and everything is cultural context that people not a part of that community would understand.
Yeah, what do I know about that outside of like school and my friends?
Like,
you know,
and we like, even though we're like, we can recognize something as toxic, but it's understanding the context of why those things are toxic to that community, and they should be the ones to make those decisions. Even though you might have a progressive idea, it's really up to people in that community to decide like what's okay and what's not okay. And like you would have to be part of the Creator Accountability Network. And this idea that if we're going to create a thing of community, like we have to hold all of us in check. Like it's not just like one person to call this person, that we're working as a community, that we're all working together to keep each other in check.
Yeah, no, I agree. And then like with what we're trying to do here in town, like, so
hi Progress.
Well,
anyway, go ahead. Jason, talk.
One thing I've been establishing, like Scott was asking earlier about, like, I forget who it was. Somebody's asking about school stuff. And I think it was Scott who was asking about it. Are we doing like after school activities? Are we doing things like that? Like one thing we're also setting up, I'm trying to set up right now, but I'm specifically doing, but through the nonprofit stuff, is very, very affordable, if not free, group, so like support group stuff, like structured support groups. to where we would follow. There's a book about this thick that's like behavioral therapy 101. Like this is the book. This is the Bible for behavioral therapy, along with other stuff like different like cognitive processing stuff. And it's like what Helen was saying. There's a group that I'm starting right now that's I'm doing all mask oriented. Like I have no reason to work with femme people. I need to work with mask, non-binary mask, people who identify as men, people who are suffering from religious trauma, religious abuse. So there's like a recovery way to go through that. And then the other thing I'm working with is like a parents group for mask parents. And then like an LGBTQ thing. So like being a queer guy, being a parent, being somebody who's gone through trauma recovery and somebody who's educated in kind of working with those things.
Thank you,
It's okay.
Robbie, for stopping by. I love you.
Being somebody who works in those things, it's like kind of piggyback what Helen's saying. That's the stuff that I need to work with now as we grow the organization. Somebody like Helen would work with femme people, queer femme people. You know, it's if there's one thing I've if there's one thing that I've like learned with these like other like nonprofit interactions is that there's a lot of people that are like kind of crossing into lanes that they probably shouldn't. So I just think it's important. I agree with Helen. I think it's important that we do that kind of across the board.
There's an organization that does what you guys are wanting to do extraordinarily successfully. You may have heard of them. It's called Best Western.
Best Western? Who are you talking about?
The hotel chain, the largest hotel chain in the world.
What are you telling me, Jim?
So Best Western International is a nonprofit organization run for the benefit of its members who happen to be hotels who sign up to be part of the Best Western network. And that allows them to use the Best Western sign, to use the call center. I'm going
to have to tell John Gleason about this since he's wanting to do conferences. So Jim, you and I are going to have a conversation about this to help John.
Yeah,
so let's
go. They also have, because they're a nonprofit, everything a hotel needs, TVs, sheets, beds, decor, all that kind of stuff, they get much cheaper because there's no markup. And when Best Western orders like TVs, they're doing 5,000 at a time. So they get huge discounts for doing that. And the other thing that they do is twice a year, they have a get together in different parts of the world where basically the hotel owners get to show up and bitch, moan, and complain directly to the CEO. And the entire C-suite of folk. And from that, we get the software engineers and everybody else get directions for the coming year or the coming 6 months, depending on who's complaining the loudest. So what you guys are wanting to do can be done. It's been done for many decades. Best Western got started in like the 40s to the 50s. Just as a hotel, a pamphlet of hotels in the West that people could stay at, and then ratings and just, basically advertising for those hotels. But it can work really successfully for what you guys want to do. But you also, the benefits need to go two ways and as well, right? There needs to be brand recognition that, oh, hey, we have this as part of our brand name. Then that means it's going to be quality content, which is what Best Western does.
Like the idea with the hub is that the content that we're providing within science educators, skeptics, the content that we're all trying to make is that through the hub is that we would create a 501c3. Somehow that goes to organizations that actually are doing on the ground work. Like, let's say we wanted to help organizations that are trying to get people out of sex trafficking. The money, we would show that the money goes to there by and if you're you have a Patreon or whatever, you are responsible for your content, but a percentage of your earnings would go to that organization. But we all know that it's like fluctuation within content creators of how you're doing month to month. That it depends. Like I have to report, like I made this much money on my channel this month. I can do 5% where like, I made this much more money on this money. I can do more of a contribution of this much percentage or whatever. And that's where the whole idea would come from, that, how we want to distribute you like certain amounts of how much that we make, but we're also part of the network. We're all kind of keeping an eye on each other. Like if you notice, like after 3 months, it's like I noticed that like so and so's like subscribership like bumped up so much, and they're like, I know like that we would all kind of watch. It's like, who's watching the watchtower, like kind of idea. And it's not done out of like shaming. Everybody's in on it, and nobody's saying like, hey, can you just be cool and be honest with me? And if you are at a point right now like you can't contribute as much, then we have conversations about that, and so on and so forth. Like, oh my God, that was a long ramble, but it's kind of like, because we all kind of hold each other accountable in this community. I think it should extend to the content that we're making.
Yeah, and you can do things like provide marketing help, branding, and then hardware, mics, cables, mixers, that whole 9 yards of what do you need to get started. And well, here's a kit, to do that. I mean, there's a number of things you can do. It's got to be something more than just a group of people getting together. There's got to be benefit working both ways, right? Because like one of the things that the Best Western National does is the hotels vote on what the standards are going to be for cleanliness.
Right.
And then BWI then enforces that. And there are fines, and then eventually you can be kicked out of the network, kicked out of the family, so to speak. So, that's all stuff that can be done. It's just how do you attract more people? Yeah.
Sorry, Emma, you were going to say something. You were going to say something about. I'm sorry, I meant when I was on my ramble. So
I have so many notes. In no particular order. Best Western, yes, they're very awesome. They work with a lot of people. Their business model is fantastic because of all the things Jim said. I don't have any notes there, but that brings to mind a thing that touches on another thing Helen said. I know Best Western because I work with them at the Comic-Con I produce every summer, the largest Comic-Con north of New York City every fucking year. And no one ever asks me for help on organizing events. It's a thing I do. And this is a bigger problem in our community, is we have so many people.
Okay,
it's not just me.
This is why I do what I do.
I'm making a point. There's so many people in this community with so much expertise that goes to waste because no one fucking talks to each other.
Right.
If you can find out somebody's planning an event and you know people who run events, connect them. If you know somebody who's trying to set up a nonprofit and you know people who run nonprofits, connect them. Holy shit, people. And as for the network thing that you're playing,
Ember,
Helen,
you and I are
pluses and minuses.
Ember, you and I are gonna have to brainstorm because like you and I are like, you're like I'm an ideas person and you're going to be my execution of those ideas.
There's pluses and minuses.
Listen, we will work with our weird, our divergent ways. We'll make it happen.
But working together always you get more brains, you get more better. The more people you get involved, because everybody's got unique experiences and sets of skills. This is the same reason I've always been a huge proponent of enlarging the community, of being more inclusive, of propping up new channels and saying, everyone go check out this new channel. There might be cool stuff you like over there. It's because we all have so many diverse experiences, as well as perspectives, as well as knowledges. And you never know what's going to help someone. That isn't just for deconverting people. That's for building all the community and making us all better and more effective.
Yeah,
I grew up Catholic, but my dad taught me that it's like how you grow is to meet as many different people as you can and sharing experiences. you know, so like that's a value that I've taken into adulthood, and that's why like I'm always like, I know so many people in this community, I would like everybody to connect, because I think that together we're better, and we grow and we change our perspectives, and that's the whole fucking point of, I think, to be like, I'm gonna be existential, y'all. Like, I don't like, for me, is that like on my journey on this fucking stupid little rock, is that I want other people to influence me to be a better person. So when I die, I can go, you know what? I did good. And that's it. And you all have been part of that experience. So like, thank you. You don't understand how much it means to me and all you wonderful people in the chat. You don't know how much you helped me be a better human being. So thank you.
Oh no, are we doing emotions now? Oh no.
I'm doing emotions.
No emotions.
All
the guys getting ready to leave.
No,
my comment, and I turned into emotional, Helen. Sorry.
It's just the autism for me. It's like, oh no, emotions are happening.
It
Emotions
is.
are happening. Look away. Look down. You know.
It's the autism that shames me for having emotions.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to shame your emotions. Shame.
Emotions. What are those?
For feelings.
Listen.
What are you doing,
I hear
Karen?
the fairy tales.
Who authorized emotions for this live stream?
Did you get approval from corporate?
I made a list, guys. I made a list, and I had people check my list, and then I went over I rewrote the list because I accidentally wrote one of the letters wrong, so I had to rewrite the list about it. It was a whole thing.
So you made a list and checked it twice?
Oh, more than that.
Are you fucking, are you Jason? Are you sexy Santa?
I mean, I can be if you want me to be. I can be.
I want you to be sexy Santa.
Ask Todd. Does Todd want me to be sexy Santa?
I want Emily to send me pictures.
Oh man. I mean, you're starting to talk about. Well, we can talk about that later. But,
we can talk about that later.
Hey, we're here. We're ready. We will listen with an open mind.
Oh, y'all don't want to know. Y'all don't even want to know. I know Helen does, but that's really about that.
I know.
So.
I love his girl. Like Emily, like she's too fucking smart for her own good. One.
She's been making me call her daddy lately, man. It's
like she's like, oh my god, Emily is fucking daddy. Yes.
She's
like,
so fucking. I'm mom. Oh no, I just me and one of the other moms, we just cooked Thanksgiving dinner for our families. I mean, I'm. You know, my nickname at the house is Big Mama now. I mean, it's, I've been such a because the kiddo's with us 100% of the time now.
I'm so glad.
So,
yay!
Yeah, wow.
I'm so fucking happy.
You know, you've been so supportive this whole time through all that shit.
I love your fucking child so much.
Kiddo loves you. But yeah, no, it's funny, like when you actually have like a stable family unit, like what people become. Like, yeah, I'm mom, man. I like it. It's funny. I mean, we still, of course, we're all making money and working hard and doing stuff, but like, especially with everything that that nobody needs to be bored with, but with all the custody stuff and all the targeting for my kid being non-gender conforming and all that stuff that we've been through, I've definitely. It's just really pulls different things out of you. You know, I've definitely. And so same with Emily, like it's
hold on.
I think it's great.
I got a king shame. Hold on. One second. Fucking donate. Fucking all you bitches in the fucking chat. Like we just put the link up. Go give like $5. $5.
Yeah, give some money. These are good kids.
Fucking money. Listen, I can't do sexy things on YouTube, but I can king shame you. So I'm going to king shame you.
That's how king shaming works.
My word.
I will tell you're all bad boys and girls. So bad. You're so
I can go topless. I mean, I don't know how sexy that is, but you know, it's
I just know why I'm bad.
I should not be topping for the bottom.
Come on, Helen. Tell me why I'm bad today.
You're such a bad girl. You're so bad.
What did I do wrong?
Look.
I see how it is.
You give me a flogger in 5 minutes. I can tell you why.
Good fucking luck.
I can project.
Oh, you can? Good luck.
That sounded like a challenge.
Well, I think it's cool that like all these content creators get together. Like I'm not I've kind of moonlighted as an accidental content creator-ish
That's
person,
how
right?
it happens, and then you'll make your own channel. I was not a content creator
get
for
sucked
4 years.
I just write records. I just play in bands. Like that's my like content.
But you are
creation,
creating
right?
content because you put your
Yeah.
content of your music online.
Yeah, but I just
So
like yell about.
technically makes you a content creator.
Well, yeah, I just like get on stage and yell about angry gay shit. So it's like it's like angry leftist shit, and I don't know. It's interesting. I really respect people. It's the content creation thing for me is exhausting. It really is. It's the interaction with people thing, like the autism thing. Like for me, that's where the negative stuff I get is like the interaction with people and the emotional stuff. It's too much for me. I have so much respect for people who can create content and interact and do stuff with people on a constant daily hourly basis. That seems to be so taxing, and it impresses me that people can feel fresh and bushy-tailed and clear-eyed while doing it. I think it's a lot.
When I created this channel, I was like, listen, I'm really good at talking to people.
Mm-hmm.
Do I want to edit anything? No. Do I want to show that I am very smart in something? No. But I'm like, I can ask questions of all the people that I know, and I'll learn something new. And then people will come on and they'll be like, hey, I like your content. I was like, cool, because it's basically a hangout. And I was like, I can do that. And luckily, because like when I did like the work that I did with recovering from religion, when doing like RFRX and then doing like the nonprofits at the ACA, like gave me those skills that I was like, I know plenty of people and people like me and they like my weird neurodivergent, weird brain. I'm like, let's hang out. Yeah. And because of that, like I get to have this really cool intersectionality of such amazing people. And I feel like in this terrible place of existence that we live in 2025, that I'm just like, hey, if the world is going to burn, I at least want to people.
I like you saying that. It's funny. Like it, well, you know what it makes me think of? It was like, well, I met you 2020? Like early 2020, like
early 2020, because we were both on the ACA Discord and we were both like, we're queer people. It's just like, I need to talk to other humans.
Yeah, well, and that's whenever I first started the kid stuff. And I remember talking to you. I was in the pits, and I remember you were like, hey, get involved with these people. And I remember I started watching some ACA stuff. I remember seeing Jim on there and like listening to Jim talk, especially like Jim and a couple other people who were like calm and collective, like really did a lot for me, especially where I was, because it was COVID time. I was dealing with a lot of stuff with my kid before I had 100% custody of them. I was dealing with a lot of stuff with family stuff that was just really destructive and terrible and just so hard to deal with. And coming to terms with my own queerness publicly with people. And Helen, you were there at the beginning of that.
Yes.
So,
yes.
But like
listening. I'm still very honored you felt comfortable.
Well, yeah, dude. I mean, it's easy with you.
Like, still, that is like,
no, it was huge with you. Easy with you. But what I'm saying is like listening to people like have these like conversations. And like again, I bring up Jim because Jim was one of the people I listened to a lot of, and he's right here. So I think it's a good thing to bring up that like listening to people talk about these things that like I had already kind of worked out myself, but never really heard people just say them to other people other than me, like standing on stage yelling about it, like in punk rock bands and shit, and just being like, fuck your God, fuck all your religion. But like actually engaging at a level that's like conversational, that was huge for me. And really taught me a lot, like how to like actually have these conversations with people instead of me being just like, dude, you're fucking stupid. It's just like, shut the fuck up and get out of my fucking face. It's like, it's really listening to like people have those conversations was huge because you brought up intersectionality and it's made it to where like, here I am 20 years later after the faith thing and all that stuff. Like a lot of my closer friends are religious people and I wouldn't have been able to do that if I hadn't listened to so much discourse and so much interactions and people dedicating and volunteering so much time to these conversations. It's huge to me. So huge. I mean, that's like what really turned me on to like trying to work. I did my psychology internship with the ACA, you know, and like that's what really turned me on to like working with them and for the 4 years that I did. And like, remember I led that Brain Matters.
Yes, and like that was it was a really good idea, and I think that kind of that was like your little push into realizing like I can be in a position of leadership, like, but not be in a position of control.
Well, no, and and the thing that like scared me.
Oh my god, it's a kitty cat!
Oh, it's a kitty
cat. It's Scooby.
Oh, it's a baby.
You'd rather see him than me, right?
Oh yes, like that's always cats. It's always the animals. Like fuck you all. It's a baby.
And he likes the attention. So if you say Scooby, he like.
Oh, Scooby, who's a baby? Who's the best boy? Is he the best boy? Yes, he is. He's the best boy. None of my cats are in here, so they can't get jealous.
We've got a black cat. He's a sweet boy. He's really bad, but he's a big sweetheart. Like he likes to. He's a tree climbing death machine. And
Ryan, you have the fucking link, girl. Like, get in here. What? Lil, thank you so much for stopping by and set this here. Oh my god, NPC and Kelly, and I'm just having a fucking moment of all the wonderful people that I know. I'm having a moment. I'm just having a moment. Okay, having a moment.
You just say none of your cats are in here.
None of the cats are in here.
Oh, having a moment.
Oh no, I lied. I do have a cat in here.
Crystal's in there. What's up, girl?
Scooby loves attention.
Yes.
If you guys are online, he has to see what's going on.
Hey, Love Fest continues here, Helen. First time I met you, well, I didn't meet you. I saw a post about a year ago, and it was from somebody named Helen that said, "I'm trying something new. I hope people join up." It was something like that. You know what I mean? And I'm just really happy for the risk that you took, and way to go, man. Look what you've built here. So high five. Hands across America, everybody. Come on. High five.
Yeah, you're my emotional support Canadian. So that's your job.
Well, I'm not Canadian. I look like Steve. Steve Jakatis and I are definitely good
Didn't
friends.
you tell me you did some shit in like didn't
You
you
do
tell
look
me
a lot like Steve.
Wait a minute, hold on. Didn't you tell me when you're on my fucking channel that you did some shit in Canada?
Yes. So I have like of course, after the election, my wife and I started looking, how do we get out of this country, right?
Yeah.
We live in Michigan, and we're like, man, we grew up in my wife grew up in Flint. She went to Ontario a lot. Her grandmother was born there. We got to find a way. And so, yes, when we did our interview, I was in our summer place. We have a little campsite near Lake Huron. So for 6 months of the year, we can escape. So we have a foot in each country.
Okay,
right
okay. So I am not fucking crazy. You are getting to Canada.
Hey, I
can go there to like be like the United States kind of fucking sucks.
It's
We're gonna
peaceful.
go hang out.
I mean, my Canadian friends are always asking me if I can bring bourbon over, and I'm like, dude, I'm not going to take that risk. I'm sorry.
My wines, I'm telling you, my wine selection has gone down my fucking liquor store, and I am not happy. I'm just going to say it.
Yeah, well, it's because do you drink a lot of wine from other countries?
Yes, I am.
Oh, yeah, that explains it.
Especially French wines.
Are you left bank or right bank person? Are you left bank? Are you left bank or right bank?
I'm a 19 crimes person.
A blend.
Nose person.
No, to be fair, right now I am drinking a Malbec because, like, I cheat on France with like the Argentinians, and like he's not here. So
I just want to vouch for the French wines because I used to live 45 minutes from Strasbourg, and they have the best wine.
They are
Strasbourg's Germany, isn't it?
Say again.
So isn't Strasbourg Germany?
No,
it's France.
It's France.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I lived in Germany. Yes, but
oh my god, my friend Vincent just did a
Borgenberg.
Viking cruise there,
Okay.
and he got to go to Strasbourg, and he learned like a whole bunch of weird shit about Strasbourg when he was there, and he was trying to tell me, but then I was like, dude, I wasn't there, so I'm confused. But he's like, listen, you had to be there, and I was like, yes, my queer husband, my gay husband, yes, I get you. But it is a area of France that is kind of a weird combination of like Germany and the French, but it was overtaken by the Germans. I can't remember which period in history. It probably involved some royals making a treaty.
Well, I also lived in a town that was in Kaiserslautern, Germany. They had like this whole church, and they would tell the whole story of how when Napoleon marched through, then the only building that was left standing in this village was the church.
I think I need an edible.
Oh, so was it divine intervention? I hope so.
I'm sure it was divine intervention.
I really hope so.
Is that where they stored the wine? Because it could have been that too.
I mean,
Probably
you
was where
could
they
go
stored the
buy
wine.
wine there.
Yeah, it's
I
probably
had
the
the
wine.
Christmas markets there. I did
Jim.
all of those things. Wait, can I have a moment of nostalgia?
Yes, have a moment, and then I will ask you my question. Go have a moment, because I love you.
One of
Go
the
ahead.
things they do is like December 6th, they have like Kris Kringle comes. Okay. So like you should all get chocolate on your doors. Okay. Thank you. And then the other thing is they have all of these fantastic markets at Christmas time that you can go to, and they have rides for your kids and food and all of the things you need for Christmas. It's amazing. Highly recommended.
What
just made me hungry.
What is this thing you speak about? Oh,
And they have Glühwein. They have hot mulled wine for you. Oh my God, it's so good. By the way, when you buy that,
What
stuff
are you
from the
fucking
store
talking
here,
about?
They have
happy place.
Glühwein. I'm talking about the good things. You know,
Happy places. Happy places.
A good mulled wine is awesome on a
I
cold
love
night.
the mulled wine. That is, I have a mulled maple syrup. My best friend he did like a cross country trip. He's my gay husband, and we've been married. He also was my high priest when we were in the pagan thing together. So we have a very like long-standing relationship. It is important. Anyway, he got me a maple syrup mulled wine from New Hampshire that I still have not drunk, and we're coming up on 2 years. So
What kind of wine is it?
Once you drink it, I expect a report, Helen.
I will. It's a mulled wine. Oh no, it's a mead. I'm sorry, it's a mead. It's a maple syrup mead. I am so sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, Jim. I got confused.
Mead's a completely different beast, and mead's good too if you get someone who knows what they're doing.
I was gonna say if they know what they're doing.
Mulled wine every Yule. I'm not having a Yule this year because my uterus hates me. But I make a mulled wine.
What did you just
say? I'm okay. Oh my God.
Well,
so listen, motherfuckers. I'm going to tell you. Hold on. So I have to get my uterus removed. Okay. So that's happening sometime in January. Okay.
It will be the best thing that ever happened to you. I'm just saying that right now.
So my uterus.
I'm gonna sell my uterus. Listen, if you want a dysfunctional uterus, I'm gonna put it on eBay.
So guys, my testicles. Let me tell you about my testicles.
$5.99. So anyway, I'm getting my uterus removed, but I told myself since I couldn't do Samhain or Yule this year, I'm going to do hey, I don't have a uterus anymore party, or what I'm calling my queen bee party. And I'm having all my friends over, and we're going to celebrate the fact that I am no longer having the uterus, because I feel like getting my uterus removed is like a rite of passage.
It's so good.
I feel like
I love
I
it.
should have
That's
a
a great
party
idea.
for that.
If you're not having babies, what's the point of having it?
Exactly. Like I'm just holding on to it. Like it's like this fucking inconvenient thing that, oh my God, I am so like, I hate everything right now. Like I hate it. Everything. Like Sadie, you've been going through some shit. You've been hating a lot of things right now. So has Ember. It's just been like this whole thing of like bullshit. And then you're just like, I just want things to stop.
The moment they took my ovaries out was the best thing. Like I felt like, whoa, my emotions are in check.
Like everything is just here. Like I'm just gonna cry at random times. Like okay. To be fair, being as a neurodivergent person, I cry a lot. I am very emotional, but it's like it's more intense lately because I'll be just like, I'm gonna lose my job, and like
What do you
my uterus hates me, and I have all these feelings, and I don't know what's going on with my life. And then, and then John sends me a really nice text today that made me cry, and then I had one of my clients. Daughters give me a compliment that made me cry, and it's just a lot of feelings. It's a lot, but
feelings.
I'm having so many
feelings.
You're so fucking funny, dude. Oh my god.
but I feel
Yeah.
that at the end of the day, that this thing needs to go. I will keep my ovaries so I can go through fucking menopause.
Are feelings a valid pathway to truth?
I am calling every woman that is in perimenopause or menopause. Just say, "Hey, I'm having gender affirming care." I just keep saying, like, I'm having gender affirming care. I'm having gender affirming care because guess what? All the rules up that you made up are arbitrary. This is dumb.
You're not lying.
You know what's really weird is when I had my ovaries removed, I didn't know that I had aromatase excess syndrome. And so it was causing
What is aromatase excess?
Aromatase excess syndrome is where you after menopause, I was making more testosterone that was trying to be converted to estrogen.
Yeah, it's the conversion
What?
shit. They
What?
take anti-aromatase.
Hold on. So I had gender dysphoria. I had gender dysphoria because I felt masculine because my testosterone was super high.
But then you have these crazy that whenever it converts, you have these crazy dips, and you're like,
You know what actually fixed it?
Hold on.
GLP-1.
I
GLP-1, not Arimidex?
I'm gonna go through.
Yes, you know why?
The
Because
next year.
aromatase conversion happens in fat. So if you reduce your
does.
fat burden,
yeah, it does.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I lost 95 pounds of fat.
Oh, good job. Yeah, so you didn't have to take
Well done.
Novodex or Arimidex or anything, huh? Okay,
No.
that's good. That's good.
No, I tried to do aromatase inhibitors for cancer, and I had developing dementia on it.
Wow.
Helen, I do think we need to have another party in honor of your uterus.
Yes, we will. We will have another stream. I will
called
probably
Snip Hooray or
are going to give money to Planned Parenthood once I get my uterus removed.
By the way, there's a GoFundMe, Jason Friedman's cause. But
Yes.
our next one is going to be the
Helen's uterus
party, I think. Is that okay, Helen?
Shut up.
I'm sorry. What am I giving? What am I doing?
I
What
think
am I doing?
I'm just saying we need to have another get together as a party.
We will. We're gonna we're gonna have another get together. I'm gonna plan parties and I want to have a Christmas stream.
It's wintertime. We need to have more get-togethers.
We need to have more get-togethers. We'll have online get-togethers and because listen, I'm going to be home a lot during my recovery, and I'll probably be bothering all you motherfuckers.
It's so
coming out.
funny.
So it's going to be like this for a while. I'm going to do more formal interviews once after my surgery, but mostly it's going to be hey, I can be online tonight. Will you show up and hang out with me? And then I will plan more formal interviews once the surgery happens. Because fuck my uterus right now. It's
Free uterus fireside.
I have squatters in my uterus right now.
And I hope it's okay. I'm joking about it.
Uterus party.
My mother's been through that.
So it's a cuterus. It's
Those
not
my
Yeah.
There
It's hereditary. But okay. So this is the thing. My mom had it, and then it is hereditary. And my older child is trans and on testosterone. And they were like, "Oh, thank you for giving me this thing." And I was like, "Well, I don't know if it's going to affect you the same way since you are on testosterone." I was like, "That might be a conversation to have with your doctor about will you go through whatever form of or it may not happen." I don't know. Because I know nothing. I know endocrinology is a thing, and I know people way smarter than me study it. That's what I know.
Well, I would think that if they're on like gender affirming care, that would be a consideration.
You'd think
Like-
gender affirming care would also include your boobs, but it does not. You know how hard it is to have surgery?
That's so crazy, man.
It's
Yeah,
crazy.
well, I know through friendship, my very close friend who I recently married, officiated the marriage between them and their husband. She had bottom surgery. I had facial feminization surgery.
Hold on, this is a
HRT.
new person. Hi, honey. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for dropping by the chat. I don't like. Thank
I'll be right back.
for something on my channel. Hi.
Speaking of
I like that comment.
hot flashes.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Bottom surgery.
I just from what she reported that she went
Yeah.
through, it just seems like so much. Like when I needed to get testosterone, like I walked in and the guy's like, "Here you go." I'm like, "Thanks." And he's like, the doctor literally said, "You want some boner pills?" I said, "I don't really need them." He goes, "Yeah, but do you want them?" I said, "I mean, I'm okay." He goes, "Yeah, but if you want them, just let me know for fun." I'm like, "Okay, doc." There was nobody protesting me. There was nobody picketing my my dick pills, as he called them. I mean, it's I give myself a testosterone shot every week. Nobody's like canvassing against me.
I
have a question
I
for
take
you,
progesterone every night, and I take Aspiridol every morning, like
what's
every
up?
day now.
What's up,
I
Mary?
just took my progesterone.
I
Good
took. I know you did. Yeah, girl.
May I share a short little story with you?
Please.
No, you cannot.
When I was 28, I got a tubal ligation. Do you know who had to sign off on my tubal ligation?
Please don't
Husband?
tell me your husband.
Yes.
Fuck off. Fuck off. I got a vasectomy.
Did your wife sign off on that?
On my
I
vasectomy?
just asking for a friend. Yes. Did your wife sign off on that?
No. Hey, let me tell you my vasectomy story. This is what irritates me. Okay, so look, I walked in. I swear to God, it was a Monday. I walked in on a Monday. I went and talked to this guy. Being
Oh
a
my
Jewish
God.
guy, I found myself a young Jewish man to go talk to. I'll go speak to this nice Jewish guy. I go speak to this Jewish doctor guy. He's like, "Hey, so you want a vasectomy?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Well, what type do you want?" I go, "Well, what type can I get?" And he goes, "Well, you can get the one you can reverse." I go, "No." He goes, "Oh, I've got the one for you." He goes, "How soon?" I go, "As soon as possible." I swear it was Monday. He goes, "Well, what about Thursday?" I said, "Well, I've got stuff to do. I've got a show I'm playing. How about like next Tuesday or Wednesday?" He goes, "Yeah, I can get you in." All right. So the next Tuesday I went in. He sedated me. I got my vasectomy. I went out afterwards and I had a Bloody Mary. I mean, it was really difficult. I had people picketing me the whole time. At
Meanwhile,
at the Cajun place that I went to go have my Bloody Mary at.
Okay.
I need oysters.
Mhm.
Just so it's the way you
Meanwhile,
understand what I deal with.
Yeah, it's so terrible.
It's terrible.
So terrible. Meanwhile, this surgeon wouldn't even consider a tubal ligation for me, even though I was like, "Look, like I have one child. I'm never having another one. I'm done. That's it. That's my contribution. That's it. The end." And I ended up telling this surgeon after his incessant questions, I said, "Look, I have 8 brothers, a half sister, 9 stepbrothers, 5 stepsisters. Last time I counted, I had over 155 cousins on my father's side. I had over 180 cousins, first cousins on my maternal side. So, I mean, would you like to reconsider that?"
Dang, Mary.
That's good.
Mary, fuck.
I think it's past. It's good.
I feel left out. Like I really want people to protest.
You feel left out having
my-
155 cousins.
No, I feel left out of getting like protested against. Like I really wish like people would have protested my vasectomy.
I can offer you an alternative to protests. It's called medical gatekeeping. The analogous procedure that I
When you
I love
have
medical
you should have the
gatekeeping.
option to have your boobs removed if you choose to.
Like Sadie's been sharing shit on our group chat about like the medical gatekeeping she's been experiencing.
No, you know what I've been doing?
Oh my god!
Can I just,
You know what I
just
did?
take off my boobs and give me fake ones, please?
No, you know what I do? I tell them, I go, "Hey, I'm not feeling so good at this dose. I'd like a higher dose. They're like, okay.
Meanwhile, I just went to see a dentist for my third set of dentures. And while the dentist himself was fantastic and had great bedside manner, when they took the impressions, I swear to everything that is kind in the world, like everything. I don't know what's wrong with the person who took the impressions, but that person literally yoinked this tray in my mouth. I couldn't speak. It was so painful. It was excruciating. I literally gave birth without any pain meds. And that was probably one of the worst amount of pain that I have ever been in. And when I told her it hurt, she said, "Oh, well, I know it's uncomfortable." No, that was like an 8 out of 10 pain level. Probably a 10 out of 10. I just feel like we need to see different providers.
Well, they don't freaking listen to women, you know,
No,
but that's a whole other topic entirely.
No, they don't. Not at all. I think it's disgusting. I've stopped. I have a lot of medical training. And so what they count on and what I've noticed, like I've worked in a lot of different medical stuff. Like I've probably been in like 3,000 surgeries. I mean, just a lot of medical stuff. What people count on is you freezing. So if something hurts, what you do is you say fucking stop. Like I had to teach my my pain management doctor how to give injections. I've had other pain management stuff because I've had so many back and spine and joint surgeries from fighting that I saw a guy do stuff wrong. I'm thinking of a specific example. I made him stop. I made him bring somebody else in. And then I eventually just ended up doing it myself. I give myself injections. I've run probably 10,000 IVs. I've run trach tubes.
Checked in myself.
Wait. Are you a veteran?
No. I have an ER training. I've worked emergency room and surgery stuff. No, I actually applied as a medic, but I was too heavily tattooed. They wouldn't let me in. But no, I just have a lot of like ER training and emergency room experience and what's it called? Research center work. I can work with primates and things like that.
Me too.
There's a lot of surgery. I like surgery. It's interesting to me.
Like, you know what's funny, Jason, is like, I can watch like surgery videos and I'm not weird about it. And Todd's like, I don't understand. Like they're like, I can't do like body horror, but I can watch surgery. And Todd's like, I don't understand it. I'm like, it's context. I go like I can watch surgery because I find it fascinating and I want to know how the human body works and how people cure diseases and things like that. Like it's more scientific, where like if I'm watching a horror movie and it's body horror, there's emotion behind it. And my brain, when you're emotionally engaged, cannot do the separation.
My Emily, you know, my partner, Emily told me when she first met me, I would go to sleep watching a lot of body horror. I say it now. Okay. So anybody who sat in enough surgery will understand what I'm saying. When I think about surgery, I get hungry.
Oh my God. Yes. Yes.
So there's a thing about surgery and hunger. Like I'm literally salivating right now, but I also have whatever. Because what happens is you get kind of disconnected and you end up looking at meat and you're looking at meat. That's what I'm salivating thinking about it right now. I mean, it's like a
Pavlov's dog. You're Pavlov's dog.
Well, I mean, and I remember being in surgery. Like, I wish my friend Britt was like listening to this. She's the funniest one. She's so funny. She's like, I'm like a stereotypical lesbian. I own a Jeep, and my wife's name is Christy. She's so fucking great. She's so fucking funny, dude. She's so funny, dude. And she's like, yeah, of course we go geocaching, and of course I wear like cargo shorts. Like, what do you think? Come on. See, we have matching haircuts. She's so funny. But like we would joke about this in the ER. I'm like, dude, I'm so hungry. She's like, I'm starving right now. It's just like, God, like you're sitting there and you've got like bone exposed with shredded meat and you've got all this stuff going on around you. And you're just like, God, all I can think about is fucking barbacoa right now. And it's just like, I don't mean to be morbid, but like surgery in emergency situation is fun and it makes you really hungry. I don't know. It's just real weird. It's real weird. I'm so hungry thinking about it right now.
I always had to kind of detach myself from the situation.
Really? You know, what did you do?
I was a firefighter for a long time.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And
love the smell of burnt flesh.
you know, I used to just go and ride with the ambulance guys for fun.
It's all dead kids. It's all dead kids and
we'd
fucking
be
overdoses.
sitting in the back, you know, do
Oh,
shit on ourselves and running around the hospital and fucking with people's fucking desks and stuff. The medical field, those people are crazy.
Well, when you're dealing with the worst of the worst, like literally, like if you said you wrote EMS and literally it's all overdoses and like dead children, it's terrible. I know firefighters. I've worked with,
I worked in radiology.
I have some friends who had to quit because of some calls that we went on.
Yeah. No. Oh, you worked radiology? Jesus.
Yeah, which is basically.
I'm sorry, Jim. I didn't notice that Jim had to bow out, and I just want to say, to thank you, Jim, for stopping by because I was not anticipating that, and it was such a delightful surprise. So I really appreciate that he stopped by.
No, Jim Barrows was like. I just wanted to bring that up about him because he was such a an integral part to like a time in my life where I needed to hear people saying things that he would say. You know what I mean? It was I needed to hear those conversations and Jim, invaluable voice.
He is a solid human being. He is just
Emily loves him.
Solid person. So.
Yeah. No, if Emily likes somebody, come on, it's Emily.
Yeah, I know because
Jim.
if Emily was like, Helen, don't talk to that person, I'd be like, okay,
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Sorry,
instantly,
Dad.
I'd be like, okay, nope.
Yeah. So I'm curious, have you ever met a person after a surgery and said, I'm so glad you're feeling better, speedy recovery. By the way, you have a delicious spleen.
Oh God, no, I don't know about spleen. Maybe a pancreas. That's sweet.
By the way,
spleen is just a blood bag. What about you, John?
What's that?
I know you've been in situations where, especially firefighters.
I know you've been in a situation where you're considering what organ I would need.
No, I know you've had to, especially with firefighting and EMS rides. I'm sure you've been in some really ridiculous situations.
Yeah, I've got some stories that
wouldn't be
good to tell on stream. Let me see. Okay, so we had one call, and this is how crazy EMS people can be. It's pitch black. There's no moon. We get a call, a vehicle versus motorcycle. We're like, all right, we go out there. I won't say what happened, but we're looking for a leg. Okay.
Oh my God, dude.
And it's pitch black, and we're all out there with flashlights, and we're looking, can't find. I go up to the paramedic, and I'm telling him, man, I don't see anything over there. And he turns around, he's just like, God, what was her name? Joyce, I think it was Joyce, and he's like, Joyce, knock it off. And it's really dark. She's hitting him with the leg.
Shut the fuck up. Dude.
What the fuck?
No, and I was just like, you are
There's something
wrong.
No, hey man, so yeah.
Saw that on a video game.
Grab a snack. I'll be right back.
There was something I was going to bring up. When you find yourself playing with severed limbs, that's where you really.
That's because I had this snack.
Yeah,
Amber, you are a snack. I'm gonna go get a snack. I'll be right back.
Right, but I got to scoot. I got another thing in a little bit, but it was lovely to hang out with you.
It was good hanging out with you.
I love you. I love you so much. I will talk to you later. I love you. I love you, my friend. Okay,
love you,
Jason. Entertain the people because I really want to go grab something to eat.
Okay.
I had to have a sub, but I'm still hungry. So
no, for sure. I'm getting hungry too.
We all got the munchies.
I'm having the stoner munchies. So
yeah, you guys are a little more hungry than I am. I'm in Cali, so
I'm gonna go. My roommate has Doritos, and I may go see Doritos.
Oh no, I mean, yeah, it's good, and we're 2.5 hours in almost already.
I want to eat chemically processed food.
Yeah. It's almost 8. Well, I mean,
we're having fun.
It's almost 8:30 already, Helen. So I mean, we're
I know.
We're in a good
I'm
place
like,
already.
okay, so I'm gonna tell you all. Okay, before I leave, motherfuckers, we are at $125. Oh my God. I am not at coming range right now, so I am not there. So shame on you. So I demand that you like and share the fucking link, motherfuckers, and you give some fucking money because if you don't, I will not come, and it will be so sad. Am I going to come on camera? No, but I'll come in private time if you give enough money, and I will to be like, I had an orgasm. Cool. Anyway, please give us some money to help out some awesome, wonderful people that Jason is involved with. He's going to talk a little more about that. Why I go get a snack.
I was going to talk about playing with body
Jason,
parts.
do the thing. I love you so much.
No, I mean, I was going to talk about playing with body parts, like.
Yeah. So
did you hear Patricia Cornwell is coming out with movies?
Wait, who? What?
Patricia Cornwell.
Why is that name so familiar?
She's the Body Farms author.
Oh,
yeah,
Body
movies.
Farms.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Body Farms. I like that. You know who? Okay, so in that same realm of weird, the Body Worlds guy. You know, he's super suspect. That whole group. So when I was, what class was it? Like maybe anatomy and physiology. When I was in anatomy and physiology, we watched a video that he put out. Now look, it delivered. It beat all expectations. The original Body Worlds guy is a fucking maniac German. All right, with a deep German accent and like everything you would expect from like a movie villain, post-war, just like like amazing. So he had this body strapped up. It goes, and this I can't do. I'm not going to do it. But think of your most movie villain German accent. All right, with crazy white hair, old man, lab coat, students, body hanging on a rack, and he goes, and he's like, and he's but like on the wrong side of the war type of guy,
mad
you know, and this dude, like, he goes to like start not vivisecting, that's live, start dissecting the body, and he goes, "Whoo!" He makes this little giggle laugh in like a German accent that was like the most perfect thing I've ever seen. It was the most fucking
so
perfect
here it is.
thing.
On Amazon Prime, a new TV series adapted for her Kay Scarpetta novels. It's starting on March 11th, and it's starring Nicole Kidman as Dr. Kay Scarpetta and Jamie Lee Curtis as her sister, Dorothy. It's going to be pretty good.
Which one is this? The Garpetta?
This is the Kay Scarpetta series, novels. The series will feature forensic investigation and complex character dynamics.
Dude, that's so cool. I love, I got really interested in forensic psychology when I learned that it was a grift, but like I was really like I was bouncing between going to law school, I got invited to start a graduate program it's like a graduate program, but it's a science program in criminal justice, which was like more like behavioral statistics and but then I just settled on what I'm doing now, my graduate studies now. But I was really interested.
Studies on now?
I'm going in social work right now.
Oh, okay.
So I should be starting fall 2026 because I wanted to go into therapy. I needed to go into therapy for what I want to do, but I could either go the PhD.
John,
route.
I sent you a link on the either Discord or BlueSky, so you should be able to come join us, John.
Helen's
if not,
back.
I will send you a link if you did not get it. Come hang out with us. Oh my God, how much do I love you? Please come hang out.
Yeah, Kellen. So like, I feel like with the access that I want to things right now, that the MSW is the way to go. And then if I eventually want to get my doctorate, I can. It's a good springboard. But I can still get my LCSW and work in the same field that I want to work in with my PhD. So that way I can start working. And then eventually whenever I go into doctoral studies, I can. But I'd eventually, like with my doctoral stuff, I want to go back into like neurobehavior type stuff because I've done work with chimpanzees in the research center.
I'm studying for my histotechnician exam certification so that I can actually
You are
work.
now in the green room.
No, that's important. No, I ran radiology,
like you're not
anesthesiology. Like it's super important. But like with animal research, you end up being able to do a lot more. When I got my MT, when I got state and nationally registered to work in the labs, like you get to do everything for everything.
I got hired in biotech, but then they laid me off. I was so pissed.
Oh, there's no money. They want to fuck you. They
It was
want
a
to fuck you so bad in it.
histotechnician position.
No, they fuck you. Oh no, trust me. I've done every panel. I've looked at every fucking slide. I've done every. Yeah, no, they want to fuck you so bad unless you're the PI, right? So
Right.
that's what I'm trying to go for is a PI position eventually. So I figure my
You guys
LCSW.
don't like me because I'm too smart.
No, they don't.
I'm not kidding. They don't like me. Because
Yes, I get
what's
it.
a
PI? You're the principal investigator.
Gotcha.
So the principal, you're the one. What Sadie's talking about is what you run into with these PIs. These PIs get challenged when you have somebody who has a ton of working knowledge with like 2 or 3 certifications. What's up, John? Versus somebody who just has a degree and just started.
Well, the thing is I've been in the medical world since I was 14.
Well,
so
that's what I'm saying.
I
I had that read on you.
8 years of experience, and they have more education, but I have more hands-on experience.
Yeah. You can navigate a lab better than anybody can fucking stumble. You know, I get exactly what you're talking
Plus,
about.
I can think across like systems, so I
Of
can
course.
say, oh, neuro and immunology and genetics, and they're like just in one little tiny.
No, you know which direction it's going to go because you have working knowledge as opposed to theoretical, and they're a slave to codes. They have to enter in all these codes. They have like a prerequisite if they're in a system of certain things that they have to meet. No, I get
But
it.
wouldn't it be cool if the new theoretical knowledge could feed like the hands-on knowledge? Like, and that'd be great.
Well, okay, so that's why
I need a tech job because I'm an undergrad, but they won't hire me because I have.
No, you need your master's.
I've already written a paper, so I'm overqualified.
Well, of course. You know,
I don't understand what that means.
Yeah, but you're an undergrad.
PIs don't want techs that can think. They want techs that can, like.
Dude, I had about this time last year in a conversation we were having shit on me because I was just, well, that's how an undergrad thinks. Let me tell you something, motherfucker. Let me tell you about how this undergrad thinks. You know, I have more technical experience. I have more interaction in this stuff. I have more hands-on experience than your fucking book writing ass. You know, so like, yeah, you wrote a book. That's great. I do this shit for a fucking living.
I literally discovered a drug that saved my life.
What's that?
I discovered a drug that saved my life.
Dude, that's fucking huge.
And I wrote a paper about it.
I was telling
I want to hear about that.
Seriously, tell me.
I'm not kidding.
Like I was telling one of our caregivers, they're taking care of someone that has like stage 4 cancer. But I was like, hey, my friend Sadie's doing like this thing and blah 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 because like I just wanted to spread knowledge. Like it's like it was like this drug that was developed in like at this time, and then I shared with her the link that you gave me about like this particular like drug, and she was like, this is so interesting. I was like, I know.
Stopped cancer progression. Myelodysplastic.
So
I was pro myelodysplastic.
Wow.
It stopped it.
It's
an NLRP3 inhibitor.
If you don't mind me asking, what kind of cancer?
I have Leigh-Fromney syndrome, which is a cancer genetics risk. And I have an autoinflammatory condition that was actually causing systemic inflammation. And
oh God.
And the concept that I discovered, oncologists don't appreciate it.
See, inflammation, people don't realize.
They think myelodysplastic syndrome only starts in the marrow. That's the way they're trained to think. Marrow first. Nope, that's not how it works.
It's immune.
Inflammation in the body is the driving force that causes.
I got diagnosed with that as well, Sadie. They did bone marrow biopsies on me in my hip.
Yeah, they did a bone marrow biopsy on me too. It didn't hit my bone marrow yet. This drug stopped that.
So Sadie, you know what I was studying, what I was writing papers on in my undergrad was so I studied pharmacodynamics early on when in research, so methods of action, right? And then I got really interested, being the hippie that I am, in psychedelics, just like every asshole does. But then, like, instead of just...
I did my thesis on MDMA for generalized anxiety disorder. So,
I think it's great.
From psychedelics because psilocybin can actually be pro-cancer tumor.
Yeah, exactly. So what's really interesting is the stuff that I learned about DMT.
Yeah.
What DMT is really interesting is that it modulates and mediates infection and inflammation in the CNS. And also like LSD, they in an Alzheimer's study that I used in one of the papers that I wrote, and it was a whole thing, does the same thing. And we're talking like at like 27 micrograms for people who are like median age 68 and blah, 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 blah. So
what this drug did, it actually targeted my autoinflammatory condition.
That's so huge. The inflammation thing is huge. People don't realize that it's fucking huge.
My ferritin was elevated. My lipids were high. Like I was in like textbook myelodysplastic.
That's so crazy.
On labs, and I actually caught it because my PCP was like just doing labs to appease me, and so I had her do cytokine panels and VEGF and all of these things. So I literally saw it as it was hitting, and I was able to stop it with this drug.
Dude, that's so crazy, man. They put me through the ringer for years through the Kelsey-Seybold system.
Oh, I was getting gaslit. I almost attempted suicide last month.
No, they tried to and I'm sorry to hear that. They tried to.
So
I was suffering from chronic migraines for years, and like debilitating, like hospitalized. It was really bad. And this was on the edge of me finding out I had Crohn's disease, and which was already has its own issues.
I know exactly.
Yeah, so
a mutation that causes that.
No, it's terrible. So I started getting these debilitating migraines, and they start putting me on all these medications, and they start giving me opiates, and they start giving me all these they start trying to give me like SNRIs. I'm like, no, guys, it's from damage.
Opioids will make cancer progress.
Of course. So of course it does. Well, because it lowers immunoresponse, and
it's because the way it targets the opioid receptors.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, I thought it was an immuno thing.
That's why they don't care how much they give you when you're in hospice, because it hastens the process of death.
See, and I knew that. And so what they did is they kept me on opioids for years. I go, I literally need this disc replaced in my fucking neck because I know where it's going. I know exactly what's happening. As soon as you fix this, it'll go away. I got out of the system. I went and talked to a guy at UT, which is where I did my internship. I knew, he's like, so yeah, you just need surgery. I go, yeah,
Sweetie,
I need surgery.
I need to talk to you and get you connected with my oldest that suffers from chronic migraines. In regards to also some bone and like joint issues that they're having. So like with the hyper
Ehlers-Danlos.
What?
Do they have Ehlers-Danlos? Hypermobility?
I don't know yet. I would but I want to connect you with my oldest because they're having a bunch of neuroimmunological problems, but they also are having like the hypermobility syndromes.
Helen, are they autistic? Are they autistic?
Yes.
That's why she. That's why she.
My child's autistic.
That's what I'm saying.
We actually have Ehlers-Danlos in my family, and it sounds just like my kid.
Yeah, it sounds like Ehlers-Danlos. Yeah, it really
okay,
does.
So I'm gonna connect.
Are like 10 times more likely.
I want to connect both of you with my oldest. Like this is why I know everybody because like we're all trying to take care of each other. Like because there's certain ideas and things that I'm not thinking about like as their parent, and I'm like, but I know other people can help you.
You know what actually helps me?
Next time you have anybody you need to know what's going on with MS, you can send them my way.
You know what actually helps? Low dose naltrexone, because
we had asked about that. We had asked about naltrexone.
It stopped.
But is it like if you're on different hormones because they're like on
this is just an opioid antagonist.
No, you should be fine.
Opioid receptor antagonist. So what it does, low dose naltrexone, is it binds to the opioid receptor so that it blocks the pain. So it's like it works like an opioid without being an opioid.
Yeah.
So it's not as addictive.
You're not getting stoned off of it.
No, and you're on a super low dose.
All right, so not now, but when later when you recall this conversation, send me some links that I can send to my offspring.
Okay.
About that research, because I think it'd be super helpful.
Sadie, it's crazy you brought that up because my partner had mentioned that. Like I said, my partner is a healthcare professional, and she had mentioned that to my kid's adolescent specialist about possibly doing naltrexone because there's also the anxiety stuff.
Naltrexone, low dose naltrexone.
Yeah, so like super low dose. So we decided not to because like even though there's a little bit of the hypermobility, like my kid's also in like Cirque du Soleil, like the pre-pro team, so they can do like contortionist stuff, of course.
Yeah, which is probably not the greatest thing if you have EDS.
No. But we also do a lot of core strength. We actually through what they did, my kid recovered from scoliosis, so now their back's perfect. Like we just got them tested like a week ago. We got X-rays a week ago. So no, trust me, we are like very big on medical and doing stuff properly. We're a nerd family. So I agree, but the naltrexone.
Cindy.
I'm a nerd family too.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, we're a total nerd family. So the naltrexone, like you said, that's great. The pain thing, I think, is a great idea. Oh,
shut up, Cindy. Oh my God, Cindy! If you are, I sent you a fucking link. If you're in the chat and you do not come up here, I'm gonna be like super sad.
You're talking about Cindy Plaza?
Yes.
Cindy Plaza. Yes, she's in my chat. I sent her a link. Cindy. I will send it fucking again.
Cindy, get your butt in here.
Cindy, oh my fucking God. Like
I love her a lot.
I'm gonna fucking cry. Like
no, I mean I'm tearing up. I don't know why I like her so much. I mean, I always have.
Because Cindy's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and Cindy are in the D&D campaign with Scott and Tim and Chris. And we tear some shit up. That's what happens.
Look, I bet she plays a halfling.
I don't even know what that means. I tried to figure out D&D.
Get with the D&D lingo.
I don't know what any of that means. I tried to figure out D&D, and then I bought a bunch of magic cards for my kid, and I still have a bunch of magic cards, but we never use them. I've tried to do like nerd fantasy stuff in my house.
My kids are into
I'm with you, man.
I don't know anything about it, dude.
My son's 20. He plays D&D and Magic every Wednesday night and Sunday night.
I don't do Magic.
It's
listen,
past me. I don't know.
No, you see what's behind me? That's my D&D behind me. I write fantasy metal songs.
I'm so jealous of that wall of guitars.
Listen, I have a theory. Okay, this is my theory. Okay, there is a crossbreed between D&D people and people that play like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic the Gathering, because like there were those of us that were like, we all remember in D&D was in the 80s and Satanic Panic and shit happened, and then we became adults and atheists and are like, hey, I want to play D&D because like childhood shit. But there are other people who are playing like Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh, and some other like weird card shit that the Christians are going to get very mad about. And then everybody was like, hey, there's like this crossbreed of nerd shit that happens. Because I remember, Magic the Gathering was the thing that was coming out in like the early 1990s when I was in high school. And I was just like, listen, I'm like, I played D&D with my older brothers, so I don't need you. And I matured. So that's my theory on like the cross-sectionality of nerd shit that had no point.
Aaron in the chat.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yes.
I have played a lot of Magic the Gathering, but I have never been able to get into D&D.
That's okay. I mean, for me, Magic and D&D, two totally different games.
I would say my son moved more to Magic from D&D. Like I don't hear him talking about D&D.
The thing is though, like if you know the D&D community and they're so fucking smart, they will crossbreed. They'll take stuff from Magic the Gathering and then they homebrew shit based on D&D rules into D&D mechanics.
Oh yeah.
Fucking math nerds. Like fuck them.
Yeah,
I haven't played euchre, man. Does anybody play euchre, or is that just a Michigan thing?
Is that an instrument
words
that's like
I do not understand?
made out of ox hair?
What did you say?
Euchre, EUCHRE. It must be a Michigan thing.
Oh, that's that thing
It's
made out
kinda
of
like-
chicken skin and like cow hair.
No,
right?
it's a
Oh my
cardigan.
god, I
It's kinda like-
so hope my mods are doing all their work right now because I am very stoned. Please help me.
But yeah,
No, I'll just step off because nobody knows what euchre is.
I don't know.
I
what
do.
euchre- Okay.
I do.
Thank you, Mary.
I
Are
think
you
the
leaving?
euchre
Are you
I've
fucking
heard of
leaving?
euchre. I just
Scott,
never
are you
played it.
leaving me?
I've never
Are you
played
leaving
it.
me?
I'm just saying that, like, keep it simple. Like, once it, like, Magic seems complicated. D&D seems complicated. I don't know.
It
I
depends what
played
you're
D&D
playing.
when I was in high school, you know,
I have
and that was the
Pokemon on my
original
phone, that's about
D&D.
it.
So, you know,
Yeah,
I did play Pokemon Go
John,
for a
I
while.
bought-
70s, you know.
John, I bought
1970s.
the original set.
Thank you, Miss Song
You know,
Sequitur.
when it
I
came
like
out,
Stone
it
Helen
had
too.
the
I like
original
myself right
Dungeons
now.
and Dragons, the very
Okay, but
first
did
module.
anybody here play
Yep.
World of Warcraft?
That's what we had. We had the first book came out.
Here's the little guy.
Mary, I'm pretty sure I would nerd out. I never stuck with anything long enough.
My D&D lineage is that my friend Cody, who passed away, his family are all D&D nerds because their dad used to play with Gary Geisick, who created
No
D&D.
way.
So I have inherited these nerd children into my clan of D&D dorks, and my friend Cody and he wanted to be in Valhalla, so Cody's in Valhalla. We're not going to argue about this. That's where he is. He is very proud of me for carrying on the D&D tradition of also the Dagger of Healing. If you want to know more about that, comment.
I don't even know what you just said.
It's D&D shit. If you know D&D shit and you want to know about the Dagger of Healing, you're going to comment, and I will tell you.
Are you talking about the Bible right now? Is that what just happened? Are we
no,
talking about
I'm talking
Jesus?
about the fucking D&D
We're talking
shit.
about
I'm talking
Jesus.
about the Dagger of
We're
Healing.
talking about Jesus.
It is an honorary weapon / bonus item.
All I know about D&D is that Scott stole my face and used me for a thing.
It was the best thing.
It was the best thing.
That gives me a great idea, though, Helen. Jason's talking. Are we talking about God? Well, I think God and Jesus need to go into the deities and demigods.
Oh my God!
Book, and that way you can give them some hit points, and you want to give it to Jesus. Oh, right there.
I'm so happy.
I've not talked to you in an age, Cindy.
Hi, everyone.
Oh my God, I'm so happy you're here. Because now I have a supporter for D&D shit. And Cindy's here. And I have a balance. Thank you, my mistress in crime. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
I love
Jason,
you.
we
I'm so glad you're here. Oh my God, I'm so happy right now. I'm gonna have a moment. I'm done now.
you are the first the first guests we had in the campaign. So
Yes.
Your face was used to be captain of the guard, someone who was reliable and fair and
I was
honest.
not there. I was not there
good.
for that.
That's good. I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
yeah, it was at the very beginning of the campaign. So
It's all lies, but I like the propaganda. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Scott got my face a couple weeks ago. 3 weeks
Oh no,
ago.
what happened? What'd you do?
He DM'd me and said, "Hey, would you mind?" And you know me.
Are you coming up?
Sure,
I don't
I'll
think
do
we've seen
it.
Johnny yet, Sydney. So you're like, oh, is this like the preview? Okay.
So anyway, Scott asked me to do something. Of course, I went, "Sure, I'll do it for you." So I'm a character now somewhere in that.
You've
dungeon.
always been a character, man.
I was supposed to
I love
just
you
be
too,
a guest
Jason.
character, and then I was like, listen, Scott, if you're gonna ask me to play D&D with the best people, I was like, I have to stay, even though some Sundays I had to get up at 8:30 a.m. and I hate it because it's a Sunday and I want to sleep, but I get up to play D&D with Scott and Cindy, and it's really fun on the Atheist Community of Austin Discord server, and it's fun times. It's really fun. if you want to listen to nerd shit.
Helen, you know how you were saying like, okay, here's D&D, here's Magic, here's right.
Yeah,
So
it's a tier.
Yeah, and I tried euchre, but nobody's there really. Not many other than Mary, maybe, right? So how about this? How about where a lot of nerds congregate, which would be like a Renaissance fair? Has anybody gone to a Renaissance fair? And what did and what did you wear?
I was
wear?
at the original Renaissance fair in
Scott.
Black Forest in California.
Scott,
I actually played there. I was a
dear
character
friend,
there.
Scott. My friend, one of my wonderful friends, rented a whole bunch of acres to have a permanent spot to have a medieval fair. Now, I've been going every year since 2007.
Hell
I did
yeah.
not go this year. I am sad. Anyway,
you-
you're
what do you
allowed to
wear,
talk
like-
about fair.
What do you wear?
I'm having I'm
at the fair?
longing right now. So please continue.
My word.
I still have.
I got feelings. I have a
still
lot of
have my
feelings.
bald mountain moccasins from God 40, 50 years ago. Hold on, I'll go show them to you.
Wow, man.
Why do
You
I
said the
hear
original.
banjo?
Jonathan said
Oh,
he said the original.
I was like, why do I hear music? And Jesus like strumming over there. And I
Oh,
thought
I'm
it was
sorry,
banjo, and I was wrong.
So you know what's good about Renaissance Fair. So Houston, well, Texas has one of the biggest Renaissance fairs
I
in the
will
world.
tell you what's good about Renaissance Fair is it is a corset.
You know what's good about the Renaissance Fair is having a birthday on
It is
Halloween.
the best thing about fair.
You know what's good about the Ren Fair is meat pie and peas.
No.
Well,
Over
it's,
corsets? Is it over corsets, John?
well, you don't want to see
Well,
that.
so
Of
it's
course.
like-
My 40-year-old Mox.
I don't know
Wow,
where,
look at
I
that.
can smell those
I
from
don't know where
here.
my Ren sword
That's
is.
the real deal right there.
Yeah, those smell. Something else.
Hey,
right
if I
there.
wanted to get them renovated, they'll do it for free if I mail it back to them.
The
They'll even
Renaissance?
replace the broken
Thank you, Lil.
antique
Thank you. Well,
antler
thank you.
buttons on them. So,
I'm
John,
just
did you
saying.
ever
man.
go to
There
Dunsmuir
we
House?
go.
I'm
Say that
sorry.
again?
Did you ever do Dunsmuir House? It's here in Cali too.
No,
like a mini
I never
Ren
did
Fair.
Dunsmuir House. I was when I was 16. Friends of mine had a singing group that did Ren Fair, and a fiddler. One of my best friends was a fiddle player there, and so I used to be part of the Irish clan, and put me in a lanier and whatever boots I could wear, and ran up there and sang. We were singers, and played ballrong and that sort of thing for just about every year for till I was in my 20s. Before I joined the Navy. Yeah. So it was
Do you miss
actually
it?
in the Black Forest. If you go there, at least last time I was there, which was hundreds of years ago, they had a tent with all the old photographs. And my buddy Roger was there playing the fiddle from one of the first shows. You know, I was sitting there going, holy shit.
I think
Do you
it's
miss
amazing.
it, Jonathan?
Say it again, Cindy.
Do you miss it?
I miss the crowd I ran with and the Irish clan. The people in it were really great. I mean, there were some stories about that I have buried in my memory somewhere that were really hilarious. Like the chief of the clan, he was playing
I'm high.
his whoever that clan chieftain was, O'Neill. He was playing O'Neill, the O'Neill, and he had this meerschaum, hand-carved meerschaum pipe that he used to smoke that was gorgeous. So he went into one of the restrooms and the pipe fell into John. And he said,
gross.
and he just said,
Let it
well,
go.
I'm not losing it.
No, he did.
Put it right back in his mouth and just kept on going.
That's commitment.
Just rinsed it off and
That's key.
little
That's
turd
key
bubbles coming
time.
out. Yeah.
Well, the one I saw last year. Now I still don't have an outfit. I need one. I definitely need one. But I
God, do you
saw.
want me to dress you for fair? I will totally dress you
Oh,
for fair.
hey, You know what? My wife
I
picks
will
my
get with
clothes
your
out.
wife
Why
and we'll
not?
have a consult.
I'm loving this. So on the east side of Michigan, there's a huge one. I mean, it's year round pretty much, and almost year round. But anyway, I love the people who dress up where they're kind of like death, that they're like with the beak. You know what I mean?
Oh
Like,
yeah, plague mask.
yeah.
plague
Oh man, that looks
Plague
sweet. I would
doctor.
love to get like leg extensions and be a tall death bird. That'd be
My
amazing.
kid can draw those things. She's so good at drawing. I should show you some of her art. Oh my gosh. I shared it in the group chat.
Yeah, that whole cyberpunk look, you know, it's I think it's pretty sweet.
Let me see if I can find some pictures. I mean, my kid is.
There it is, the Plague Doctors. That's what
Plague
it is.
Doctors. Yep.
There we go. Thank you.
Yeah.
That sounds like a band, the Plague Doctors.
The plague doctor. Probably
That's
is.
Jason's next band.
It's like the Spin Doctors, but
Yeah.
But everything's in a minor
or
key.
death.
Everything's in a minor key.
If you
It is
wanna
two princes in a
be
minor
proud.
key. That is the plague doctor.
It's the Spin Doctors covered by The Cure.
Wanna breathe, okay,
Oh
baby.
my God, Jason! I want that in my life. I'm gonna probably ask ChatGPT. I'm like, make this song,
But like pornography era Cure, you know, like not disintegration. Disintegration's too pretty. We're talking like weird, stressful, like Cure, you know.
Listen, like The Cure is just the quintessential soundtrack of like any teenage angst, no matter what generation you're from.
Angsty. It's
I
like
still
Depeche
jam
Mode,
pornography
Depeche Mode-ish.
all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, I jam Depeche Mode constantly.
Oh, I love
I
Depeche
still
Mode.
jam Depeche Mode. I
grew up on like Authority Reserve
forever.
and BB-8.
I am forever 25.
and I like the Cure.
Hey John, hey
Yeah.
John. So you said you grew up on like GBH and old punk rock. When we say
Huh?
what band you said you grew up on like GBH
Oh yeah.
and like old punk rock. You know what band I played in, man? Played in Verbal Abuse. So
Say again?
Verbal Abuse.
No way.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You're playing in Verbal Abuse?
I just recorded a new record with them.
That's awesome,
John,
dude.
I fucking told you.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
you know another band he's in? The Burden.
Yeah, I play in a band called The Bird.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, but with what John knows, it's with GBH. Like, I knew it's sad. One of my really close friends who passed away, she was the daughter of the singer of GBH, and that's like all the guys I grew up with, the people I grew up with. But yeah, no, Verbal Abuse. We just came out with a new record, and then our singer decided to do a whole bunch of drugs, and you know, it's just one of those things. But you know what do you do?
That's how it
As it goes in punk rock.
Part of every
So,
band. Yeah.
So Jason, do you know the guys from Press Logic or?
No, I don't know Press Logic. I mean, it's like we're kind of connected. Like our guitar player played in like DRI for a long time, and like
Oh my
Gangrene.
God.
241.
My
Thank
buddy
you so
Garrett
much,
wrote
awesome
for
people. I'm sorry, we're at
DRI, like, the whole
$241.
time. I know all those guys. I grew up in Berkeley. They played
Yeah,
at the
man.
Gilman all the time.
Yeah, no. So that's kind of our scene. I mean, it's Houston punk rock, so that's where a lot of like punk rock and hardcore originates from Houston, and people don't realize it. But like DRI, Verbal Abuse, Dresden 45, all that stuff. Like that's like my buddy Ed. Like I said, he played in Gangrene and DRI and toured in Verbal Abuse, and we just wrote the new record and with like the OG singer and everything. But yeah, no, that's kind of what I've done forever, man. You know?
That's amazing.
We have a lot of records. Like I sing for punk rock. Like I had written a whole record for Verbal Abuse, and then the singer decided to do what people with lifestyle issues decide to do. So I took the whole record, and now I wrote it, recorded it, and I sing at a band called Pack Mentality. That like literally the record we have out now was going to be another Verbal Abuse record, but is now me singing. It's just one of those things.
That's
you
a
know, so.
really good band name.
Pack Mentality.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy about it. I think
I
it's a
like
good
it.
name. I appreciate you saying that. I like that name too. I don't remember how we came up with it, but like it's a good name.
You were all very stoned, probably.
No,
Yep.
never. No.
No, never.
I haven't been stoned in probably a month, and here I am, hanging out with you guys.
There we go.
That's so funny. I'm gonna
That's
turn off my
influence.
video for a second. You gotta step away.
Jason is doing some shit.
Man, Now, Helen, this is what I like. I said before.
He's my
bringing us
son. He
together.
doesn't do shit.
I've seen
Jason
Cindy's
is our
name
favorite
for like a
Jason's our favorite
decade,
douchebag.
and I have
What?
never seen her.
What?
And now we're on the same stream together.
I'm sorry, what are you talking about? What
was
did I
saying
do?
you bring people together because I've seen Cindy's name for like a decade.
Sydney
and never talked to her.
Like Sydney and I are like, I am sorry you have never connected. Sydney's just an amazing human being, and I'm
That
so
seems
sorry.
when you guys ended up and never talked in person.
Yeah, that's amazing.
John, haven't we been on the nonprofits together?
Me? No.
No.
No, I've
We
only
have
been
several
on
times,
Helen's show. I am like,
I
camera
have
shy.
this thing where I'm just
Yeah,
like,
it's because-
do you want to be exposed to internet YouTube or like
Yeah,
and like progressive atheist weirdo YouTube? You want to be part of that sphere? Come on my show. Hi.
And I can speak from experience that Helen, you make it easy to be on a show.
Thank
You know,
you.
because most of my
Thank
shows
you.
are all audio, and then when you invited me, I'm like, okay, it's time to try video. Okay, what is this Streamlab thing? All right, I got.
Let me
we can
show
figure
you
this out.
Streamlabs.
I've been on
That's
Zoom all
Dr.
my
Ben's
last
fault.
5 years. We'll figure that out. Yeah, you make it feel easy.
Thank you, sweet potato. I appreciate that. I'm gonna have feelings. Oh my god, there's a cat.
No, that was one thing.
Oh,
That
I want to
really,
see the kitty.
That's one thing that really.
Oh,
got
look at the
me
kitty. Like, look
He
at
got
it.
a
Look
two-
at the
He's
cat.
got
Look
bangs.
at it.
He's got the toupee.
Are we gonna do pet cams now, Helen?
I don't know, because my fucking cats are not here. We don't do pet cams if my cats are not here.
Are we gonna see an asshole? We
I'll
almost
get my Sheila. Hold on, Sheila, come.
Oh no! Wait, oh my god! Now I have to figure out how to go back to like multiple people, and I am very stoned. I don't know. I don't trust myself. Okay, never mind.
I'm only seeing Cindy right
here.
now.
No,
It's a Cindy party.
No, wait, no, fuck! I don't know what I'm doing.
Aw. What's your cat's name, Cindy?
It's Simba.
Simba.
So
Okay, let me
there's a
be
story.
disobedient.
There's a story behind the name. When I got him, he was like 2 months old, and he was already very, very scared of everything. Like he's still like this, and so when you get a kitten into your home, you they're a little bit scared and they hide somewhere, and then they come out, and so you let them, and like a couple hours after, I'm wondering where he is, and I start.
I don't know what I did. I am so sorry. I don't know what happened. I did a bad
What
thing.
did you do?
I'm very high. I am so sorry. I don't know what I did. I was just like, hey,
we're missing people.
I'm so fucking turned out.
Hey, we're back. We're back.
I'm
Like,
so sorry.
just like a reset.
Okay, hi everybody. Welcome back to the stream. Cindy,
Hey, Helen, I want some of what you're having. Come on.
So back to Cindy.
Share some, Helen.
Hey, talk about some shit. I am so stoned right
If I
now.
wasn't married to somebody who is ADHD, this it's just fucking
Never
so
give.
funny.
Oh my god, you gave someone like that has ADHD.
Oh my god, you and Emily are the
I gave it
fucking.
to myself responsibility as an
She asked-
ADHD autism person.
Okay, I'm
Women
not hearing anything now.
commands.
She asked me,
Oh,
she's
that's
like, "Why
why.
do you laugh at me all the time?" I go, "Because you're so funny. It's just you don't even know what
Thank
you're
you.
doing."
I feel seen. Cindy. Oh my
I'm
god, you're
married
gonna tell
to
a
her.
story.
So
Okay, shut
funny.
up. Cindy, talk. Fucking talk.
Yeah, so I do another round of the house, and I still can find him, and I had just changed my couch, and the old one was still in the entrance of the apartment, and I had put it standing up, and so Simba was on top of it. He was looking at me, like Simba on his rock at the beginning or at the end of the movie. He was looking at me like this, And so I saw the poster, and since The Lion King is one of my favorite movies, and so the poster reminded me of the movie, and so that's why I call him like this. And I love dogs too, and those two are gorgeous.
It's the pet.
This is Sheila.
Aw. And the puppers. I will visit dogs, but I don't.
John.
Like I'm like that. But I feel dogs. I feel the same way about dogs as I feel about toddlers. I will visit a dog like I will visit a toddler, and I will give it attention and love and tell you you're the best thing
All
ever.
right.
And then I go.
Oh, there's
there's
Jason's dragon.
What?
This is chemo, by the way. I got chemo when I had cancer.
That's great. That's the kind of dog you're not allergic to. That's good.
Yeah.
Is that Buttercup, Jason?
Look at that.
So this is Sammy.
Oh, Sammy.
This is Sammy.
Sammy the symbiote.
Sammy's night right now. Sammy had put himself under his log and taken one of his little food bowls and put it under. He likes to pull things in there and let rest on it. I had Sammy since he was like this big. This is literally my emotional support lizard. He's so night right now.
Emotional support lizard. Yay.
This dude is like the biggest cuddle bug. Falls asleep and nuzzles, feeds from my hand.
Best boy.
I never thought like a reptile would be so like sweet and cool. Like he's like kind of.
And birds are related.
No, I love birds. Birds are great. I've worked with a bunch of birds, but I've never really, I've had reptiles, but never like somebody like him. But he's like super chill, super sweet.
I'm okay with like snakes and like
I've got a snake in there that's an asshole. My snake is a fucking piece of shit. My snake sucks, but like I love it.
What
and
is
like
it?
both of them have like living terrarium. They have like bioactive terrarium. Like they're the most spoiled reptiles. My snake's just a fucking asshole. So
your snake is just a dick.
When you say your snake's an asshole, I'm thinking it's some kind of python.
Dude, yeah, it's a ball python. It's an
Ball
asshole.
python.
It's a 2-year-old ball python. It's a fucking asshole. It's
How
not going to
big
be
is
nice for another 2 years, man. The thing's a fucking piece of shit. So I just like feed it and give it the best world. And it like has volcanic soil and living animals and all these like bugs and bioactive things that eat its shit. And like, it just hates me. And I'm like, all right, bro.
You gotta use tongs.
I just like, no, because with ball pythons, what I learned is you just like treat them like a bad dog and you just kind of like bop them on the head and they go all defensive. You just pick them up and hold them. You're just like, you're a dick. I'm holding you. I'm just going to show you love. Yeah, sure, whatever. And then it gets all like comfortable and starts trying to strike other people while I'm holding it. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? You're just like huge and you're being an asshole. So I just put him back in his cage. What's that?
How big is it?
Oh, like, I mean, like 2.5, 3 feet now. It's like 2.5 years old.
Is it pretty fat?
Ish. I think it's a male. And because he's not like growing as big and he has a big terrarium and has all this space and loves it. But he's just like this fucking under the bridge troll asshole, man. It's just
he's actually under the bridge troll.
Dude, like Sammy like just wants to cuddle. Like when he's like out and open, we like do things and I like shake his little bag of treats and he comes running down and I give him little treats and he eats it out of my hand and I pick him up and he runs around. And when I do garden work, he has this little outside garden place where my lizard hangs out and he like falls asleep under my beard and goes night night and it's just so sweet. And then my fucking snake is just a dick for like no fucking reason, man.
Jason.
I'm like, you got the best life, bro.
No,
like,
Jason.
What?
It's 10 p.m. my time. Technically, it's supposed to end now, but if you want to still hang out, we can still hang out. Because if you all want to still hang out, but I just want to make sure, like, because Jason also has shit that he needs to do.
Oh, yeah.
I'm still staying.
My family, I think my family ditched me, and I should.
I love you, John, so much, so fucking much. I love the fuck out of you. I love you so much.
Too.
Thank you for being here.
John, nice hanging out.
It's great to see everybody on the stream.
Yeah,
you know.
And I'm also Helen, thanks for the invite.
Thank you
and
so
what a
much.
party.
Like,
Thank you.
I am so glad.
Yeah.
I am so glad that you and I got to connect over this past year. Like, I am so glad. I saw that you're gonna also come up on a couple other people's channels. What are you doing, Scott?
Yeah, so I'm about to launch the third season of Funny You Say That is the name of the podcast. It's an audio show. I do have it on YouTube too, but it's more of a photo static one. I haven't quite decided to do the video thing yet. It's probably just because that's all I can do at the moment. You know, it's hard to make that step sometimes, but things are going really well. Loving this community.
I saw you're gonna be on some people's shows. So what are you doing coming up?
Let's see. I was on. I can't think right now.
You were on AJ's show.
I wasn't. Yes, I was just on her show.
I love AJ, man.
Yeah, and that was great. I mean, that time flew. I didn't even look at the clock till it was done. So that was a great conversation. But yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, no,
Check
I'm
out.
so glad that I got to meet you.
Yeah.
And you're getting back involved in the community because, like, I think that you are a missing human being. John,
Thank
are
you.
you doing any shit?
Bye, guys.
Really?
Bye,
See
buddy.
you later, Scott. Good to meet you.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye, baby. I love you. John, are you doing any shit?
Which one?
I'm asking John Fabiano.
Am I doing any shit? No, not really. Not
Okay.
right now. I'm getting ready to. I want to get back down. My son just got stationed at Fort Carson, so things are getting kind of level now. I'm getting used to, we're empty nesters now, so I'm gonna probably go down to Sacramento and start looking at the homeless advocacy down there. Instead of up here. It's about 45 minutes
If
from where I
you
live.
decide that you start doing that again, just let us know, and then we will do the things. So we're all connected to do the things. So you just bug me.
Yeah, other than that, I've just been trying to fix up this broken ass house that we bought here lately.
Sounds like
and then
my
work's
life.
been crazy. But other than that, I don't have anything going on that.
And like that's how
Like, you
life
know
is. So thank you so much. I like you are like you mean like feelings. He gave me the feelings today. Like he was so sweet. I will share what John sent me later. It was just like the sweetest thing ever. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Well, I love you, so
I love
meant
you
every
too.
word.
Thank you. Like
All right, y'all. Have a great
All
night.
right. Later, buddy. Bye, honey.
Really cool to meet you, Jason.
You
and
too,
it's
bud.
funny that our circles are closer than we would even know. Yeah, it's funny.
No, it's funny.
All right.
It's punk rock's a small world, man.
Yeah, and Sadie, I hope you're feeling
I'll
better.
be on Neil Skeptic
Cindy, nice to
Haven.
see you. John, and then Mary is
yeah,
nice to
John,
meet you. I don't
just
think
like
I've
follow
ever
Sadie,
talked to you
like
before,
do the
Mary.
skeptic haven shit and like
We're
do
gonna
things.
be
like,
on. We're gonna be on
All right.
Skeptic Haven with me and Neil are on the Sunday before Christmas.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go make some dinner.
Later, buddy.
Enjoy.
Lil!
See you, John.
Good to meet you.
Bye, everybody. Bye, Lil. And
Hi, John.
Kelly
I love
and-
you. Thank you
and
for
everybody in the
also
chat.
sending me
Thanks for coming.
funny
Share it.
memes and
Hit the
videos
like
to make
button.
me giggle. So thank you.
Peace.
I appreciate it. Like I don't always respond, but I do watch the videos and I'm like, and I have a chuckle. So thank you for that, for giving me chuckles. I love you for that. So thank you.
All right.
I do watch them. I'm just terrible about responding because I get distracted. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Like, okay, listen, motherfuckers. I'm gonna king shame you some more. Please give money.
Oh yeah, we're gonna run the GoFundMe for a while. You know,
We're gonna get the GoFundMe. Just like share, like subscribe, like do the things. Like do the things. Because like also too, like it's really great because like you might not think that this would be something that you're into, but I guarantee somebody in your community might be like, hey, I like actually care about this type of shit, and they can give money to it. So like
I'm sure like Neil and Skeptic Haven would share it too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, I mean, we're just we're just trying to empower. Oh my lizard, he's getting all nuzzly. Yeah, we're just trying to give an avenue for kids.
Neil's on.
To empower people.
On Beliefs tomorrow.
Oh, that's cool, man.
On Neil's show, he's gonna build Legos tomorrow. So. It's a hangout.
Oh man, I'm hitting my dad bedtime, guys. I promise you, I'm starting to fade.
No,
miserable.
it is. I said we're gonna go to 10, so this is and I also too want to go put on my jammy jams and also lay down my bed and not do anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna go night.
I want to say, oh my God, like I am so fucking grateful to this community in ways that I cannot even express. I went through a challenging time 3 years ago, and people in this community like came in and like supported me, and this has always been my goal within this community, that we support each other, and through that we can offer support to others that feel misrepresented or don't have a voice, or are feeling just lost and confused. And I know through this community that you are all amazing human beings, and we need to take care of each other, because even if we're promised an afterlife, doesn't really matter when we're dealing with day-to-day shit that people have to take care of each other.
Mm-hmm.
So I want all of us to take care of each other, to love each other, and be kind to each other. As a wonderful crazy person said, love many, trust few, and always paddle your own canoe. So I wanted to extend that hour. So if you can please help Jesus organization, that'd be really appreciated. And also too, like I'm always trying to expand and offer networking and connection to people within this community, or even people outside this community that you think would integrate really well within our community. Please contact me here. I definitely want to have them on my channel so we can have those conversations about intersectionality and how we support each other regardless of religion or gender or sex or whatever fucking bullshit you were fed. We are all just human beings just trying to do shit. And I think we do better when we do shit together.
Trying to make it through life without too many injuries.
Right, exactly. Like no one's getting out alive, people. So we might as well love each other and just not be an asshole. Great. If you support these values, also connect me here. Also, too, give some fucking money. Like the link to the fundraiser is in the Jubilee Do. So please help some awesome kids and an awesome organization so they can do more. So I'm gonna thank Jason, and because Jason and I like you're my bro. Like I love you.
Thanks,
I love you so much, and I love Sydney and Sadie and Jonathan and Mary and Scott and the other Scott.
and the other Scott
and the other Scott
and the other John and the other John.
All the Johns and the Scotts.
I cannot express how much I love this community. So
don't be like Jason Snake, okay?
Yeah,
no, my
Jason
snake is such a dick.
So
don't be
I
a
am
dick.
going to say good night. I'm also going to say like, hey everybody, be kind, stay skeptical, give someone a compliment, and I'll see you here in 2026. Love you all. Good night.
Love you.
Love you all. Bye.
Bye.